Hello, hello, everybody. It is Fantastic Finds. That means, guess what? It's Wednesday night. You're here
Wednesday.
with Enamor Amie and Jason, Mother Tuckers and Enamor Amie together. Gang, first of all, before we get into it too far, we want to send all our prayers and thoughts to our friends up north, Canada, that's dealing with those god awful wildfires, especially then the rest of the northeastern United States. It's dealing with some of the winds and the smokes. As you can hear, my allergies are really bad, so I'm gonna sound like a raspy B.
Yeah,
Arthur
mine are
tonight.
bad too.
So,
And this, like, it's not super bad here. It is very hazy in
right.
Michigan. We were talking, some of us were talking about this in Michael's sale chat earlier today, that a lot of the East Coasters are getting it real bad.
Yeah.
But we also have a wildfire going on in the northern lower peninsula with like 4.5-ish hours from here. So that's not, it's kind of adding to it here. So
Well,
yeah, my allergies are horrible today too. So
it's super weird because we had a really wet May. Like April and May was really wet for. I'm sorry, I should just say April was really wet, the very beginning of May, and then it just stopped. So
right.
it
I
does
don't think we've
go.
had any rain for, I don't know.
Yeah,
I've
it's
we
bad.
It's been a while since we've had any.
Well, and Bill and Kelly, you guys are up there pretty much at ground zero. Then there were pockets that made it down towards central Pennsylvania. So we had a pretty bad pocket down here. But again, we just want to make sure that we send our thoughts and prayers to all our friends in the north up there in Quebec, Canada. We're so sorry about those wildfires and then anyone else that's being affected from those winds. And again, that accounts for my voice. So do my best to not sound like a squeaky golden girl to everybody. So, but other than that, Amie, are you having a good day?
Yeah,
Everything going good?
yeah.
Okay,
It's just been busy. One thing,
I hear you.
if you're staying busy, you're staying out of trouble.
This is true. What do they say about idle hands of the devil or something? So
Something like that. Yeah.
something like that. So, all right, guys, let's say hello to some of our friends, and then Amy's going to explain to you how the sale's going to go, and then make sure you guys stick around after the sale. We actually have some fantastic finds from our viewers, our friends in the chat that sent us some finds. So I'm excited for this. It's going to be a good time. So. First person we see is Renovative Home. Hello, Sarah. It's so good to
Sarah.
see you. Welcome tonight. We want to congratulate Gavin, Mr. My Man Music, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings.
Oh,
He
that's
hit his
awesome.
500. He hit his 500. And my friend, no thank yous are needed. You're doing it all on your own because you're putting up some great content, and that's what it's taken. So, Gavin, congratulations. Hello, Mr. Garden Guy Bill. How are you doing, my friend, my co-host on Monday nights? Miss Shannon, how are you, Shannon? It's so good to see you. Karen Gillette, who's the other half of Grady Grupo Recording. So she's going to be our official mod and bid ender for the evening. So, gang, you're going to want to follow that avatar right there, that beautiful flower. She will be the one that you're going to have to learn that lag. And, gang, I know Amie will go over it, but the lag has been horrific.
Yeah, but before we move on from that, I would say since last week, the
Yeah.
lag on YouTube has just been terrible. With
Yeah.
that being said, definitely if you are bidding on something, you want to get bids in early.
Yeah.
Michael's sale, yesterday's sale with Misty and Michael, Monday, like lots of people have been coming in after the bid end. It's because the lag is so bad. And
Yeah.
like you're used to waiting, like you all have your special little tricks of the
Right.
trade that you like to do when you're bidding in the chat. But you can't wait too long this week. It's real bad, real bad.
No, and there used to be a sweet spot for me with numbers and actually watching the lag and almost considering bidding on some things on some other sales. I honestly, as soon as they say they're going to do the countdown, even if they wait a moment, I still would be putting in my just in case or throwing down that extra bid by
Mm-hmm.
them. So, and again, gang, we don't say that because we want you to throw out more money. We're only, recommending that to you guys because that's the truth and that'll help you guys beat the lag. So, um, hello, Miss Debbie. How are you, Debbie? It's so good to see you. Let's see who else is here with us tonight. My mother's here. Hello, Mom. It's so good to see you. Let's see who else is here. We have Amy's mother, Mama Pam. It's always great to see you, Mama Pam. We have Deborah here with us. How are you, Deborah? Welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We made it. It's hump day. Hello, Jamie. How are you? We got Steel Whisper, Miss New Jersey. How
Hey.
are you? It's so good to see you. Let's see who else is here with us tonight. Welcome, everybody. And Bill was saying it is bad. The pictures I see from New York City, it is like an apocalypse. It truly,
Really?
truly is. Hello, Miss Pam. And Pam, I was talking to some New Jersey peeps. I'm thinking what we need to do is we need to get a hold of Garden Guy Bill and a whole bunch of us go to dinner sometime over there in New Jersey when we're all together. So we'll have to try to work on that. Maybe get a hold of Steele, maybe get a hold of Patty. Try to get a whole gang together and go out for some eats. Hello, Heather, Antiques Agenda. It's so good to see you. Welcome. We have the very lovely Laura Orton. Welcome, Laura. How are you? Let's see who else is here with us tonight. We have Kelly. Hi, Kelly. And you're exactly right. It was some of the worst air up there in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I saw some footage, just horrible. Virna, how are you, Virna?
You got it, Jason. You got it.
Hey, Bill sent me this little thing called Hooked on Phonics, and Amy, it's starting to work.
It worked for you, huh?
It's working for me. Oh, how are you, Desert Gal? It's always great to see you. Welcome to Wednesday night. We have Tina, always lurking, watching, always needing to know what Jason's doing. We have the lovely Philomena. How are you doing? Hello, everybody. Let's see who else is here with us tonight. We have Vintage Treasures here with us. How are you? Let's see who else is here with us tonight. I'm scrolling as fast as I can. We have Spark Joy in Life. It's so great to see you. How are you? Welcome, everybody. I'm getting down here near the bottom, so if you want to say hello, please do. I see Robin's here with us. Lila is here with us. Did I say that right? Layla. I think I said that right.
I think so. Yeah.
We got Sweet Rosebud here with us. How are you? Sometimes my eyes and what I really think I hear are two different things. Hello, Heidi from Rosie's Auction House. How are you? It's so great to see you. We have KB here with us. How are you?
Karen.
We have Wanda here with us tonight. How are you, Wanda? We have Carrie. How are you, Carrie? It's so good to see you. Well, we got Mary Beth here with us. Let's see who else is with us here tonight. Keep scrolling down here. Okay, I see Tracy. We got Tracy here with us. We got Mars Anderson. How are you doing? Welcome, everybody. I see Lisa. I think I said hello to Laura Orton earlier, but I don't care. I'm going to say it to you again. Hello, Laura. It's great to see you. See who else is here with us. Sorry, gang. I'm not firing on all 8 cylinders tonight because those allergies are kicking up, and that's the end of the chat. So with about 90 of you here, please make sure you hit the thumbs up for the video. Please make sure you're following Enamor Amie. The link to her YouTube channel is in the description of the video right below. And also consider giving me a follow too. So Amie, do you want to explain to the gang how it's going to work tonight?
I can, yes, of course. I know most of you know how a live sale works, but in case we have any new viewers or lurkers that have tuned in tonight, I will go over how the sale is going to work tonight. So Jason and I have 12 regular rounds. So we have 12 offer up rounds, and then we also have 3 quick claim rounds at the end. So a little bit extra vintage tonight. So we will go through the sale rather quickly. So we're not here super long. I know that you guys like that we can get through our sale quickly. And because we get through the sale quickly, that we can highlight some of the people that emailed us their fantastic finds, so we can show those up on the screen after the sale is done. I can't wait. I can't wait to see. I can't remember who we picked out, but it's fun. I know it's fun. So how the sale is going to work tonight is the offer up rounds. We'll show you the item. We'll give you a starting price. Jason will put it up on the screen. We'll describe it to you. Note any damage or anything like that. Measurements. We will do the auction. We'll do a countdown, and the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of Karen Gillette will be the winner. And we do utilize the just in case here on Mother Tucker's. So if you want to utilize just in case, here is how it works. So that means if you are currently bidding on the item, so you've already put in a bid for the item that we're currently showing, during the countdown, you can put in the most that you're willing to pay with a JIC next to it, next to your bid. And if you're the highest just in case before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But keep in mind that if there are multiple just in cases that are thrown out there during the countdown, those will turn into actual bids. So if you don't want to use the just in case, that is okay. Just throw in the most that you are willing to go for that item if you don't want to use the just in case, but it is there for you guys to utilize if you want to use it. And it is just it's kind of a helpful thing if you're bidding on something to combat the lag. Maybe your internet speed isn't the greatest. So that's kind of why we like to utilize the just in case. It just makes it a little bit more fair for everybody, kind of equals the playing field, if you will. So if you win an item from us tonight, we do have our emails up here on the screen right now. So
Right
if
there.
you want to take a screenshot so you can reference that later, I know Jason has put our information, all of that down in the description of the video if you need to reference it later. If you haven't purchased from us before, this is very, very important. If you win an item tonight, we do need some information to email us. So we need your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, that is okay. Do send us that same information to our emails and let us know that you don't have PayPal and you'd like to check out as a guest. So when we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link to your invoice and you can check out as a guest. It is super easy to do so. So when we get to the quick claim rounds at the end, I will probably go over how that will work once we get to that point. And I am shipping from Michigan and I will be doing my invoicing tomorrow. So if you purchase from me on Monday and you purchase something tonight, I'm going to combine ship all your goodies to you. So you'll definitely see an invoice from me tomorrow. And for my shop policy, payment is due within 24 hours, please. And I think that's all I have to say for me. Jason, do you want to talk about where you're shipping from?
I ship from Pennsylvania. I offer free pickup because I do own a brick and mortar, which is called Mother Tucker's Antiques. So if you're in the central Pennsylvania area and you want to utilize that, which means you don't have to pay shipping, once you purchase and you pay your invoice, then we will make arrangements for you to do free pickup at the shop. I will be doing all my shipping and invoicing on Saturday. So I actually have two more events this week. I have two more sales on Instagram tomorrow night and then on Friday. So if you purchase from either one of those sales, you can also combine it from Monday or tonight's sale. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I do use PayPal. I use Pirate Ship. And I think that's it. We had some more friends pop in. Hello, Katie Vintage Treasure Girl. It's so great to see you. We had Kim Tucker pop in. How are you? We had Zeus pop in. We had Brad. And I think that's everybody that I missed. I see another Susan. We'll throw that in there. I see Shabby Wonder. And I think that's everybody. So, gang, are you ready to get it started, Miss Amie? We'll get you up first and get the show.
Do we want to talk about, just in case, the new email that we have to submit your fantastic finds?
Let's go ahead. Let's do that.
In case you guys haven't seen this or heard us talk about it, or you haven't attended a fantastic finds on a Wednesday before, so we're going to be highlighting some of our customers, some of our viewers. What have you found lately that is fantastic? We want to see your fantastic finds or part of your collections, or if you have purchased something from us, what you have done in a display. And we want to feature some of you guys and put your awesome finds up here on the screen and be part of the show. So if you want to be included in that, you can email us your photos at sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Jason and I check this on a weekly basis, and I can't wait to see. I know that we've already gotten some emails sent to us. So what we will do is we will try and highlight people that email us in the order that we receive them. So if that makes sense. And I know that we got a lot come in last week. So it might be a few times before you see your stuff if you emailed us last week. But I can't wait to see. It's going to be exciting. So stick around after the sale because it's going to be a surprise who we decide to highlight on the screen.
Absolutely.
So yes.
All right, Amie. Well, we'll get you up first. How much is your first item going to start?
My first item is going to start at 10. And who asked me a question? Angelic Vintage Treasures. Where am I in Michigan? I live in Marshall, so kind of down here in the middle at the bottom. The good thing about Michigan is we always have a map handy on our hand to show where we live or where certain points of interest are. All right, so my first item tonight is going to be these adorable black poodle Meyer cord decals, and they are pretty cute. Now, I have never come across the black poodles. I've seen pink poodle ones, but I've never seen the black poodles. And there's 4 different decals that are in here. And you guys have heard me talk about this before. I do always like to pick these up because I don't run across the cute animal ones super often anymore. But it's kind of a 50-50 whether the decal is actually going to work as it's intended. It is a water slide decal, but because these are from the 50s, so it just depends on how they were stored, and you kind of really don't know if they're going to actually work as a decal until you try them out. So, I mean, you can put them on any kind of different surfaces, metal, wood, plastic. A lot of people like to put them on trash cans or kitchen canisters and stuff like that. But I always think that if you want to do something with these rather than use them as a decal, they look really cute displayed out of the packaging in a flower frog. You can cut them apart. You can frame them, especially the larger decals. They make really great wall artwork, easy to pop into a little frame, but so cute. So they all are doing, there's boy poodles and girl poodles. I like the one down here that's checking out her little flowers in her hair in the mirror. Okay. So the packaging here measures 6 3/4 by 8 3/4. So that's the size there. But the designs that you're seeing, so the 4 designs are around 3 3/4 by 2.5. So that's the sizing there for each of them if you wanted to cut them apart or do something like that. So that's the size. They are new old stock from the 50s. Again, it's kind of like, not sure if they're going to work or not. I have tried to do that on occasion. They work really good on glass as well, like those clear glass canisters, some like really inexpensive things that you can pick up at Goodwill or yard sales. Slap a cute decal on there and it makes an instant, like really cute storage thing. So I see Mars is in at 10. Thank you so much. So I'm going to start that countdown. We have a lot of fun vintage to get to you guys tonight. So I'm going to count these down. And again, usually we don't know how bad the lag is, but I think tonight, because it has been consistently bad all week, I'm going to do 20-second countdown. All right. So we're looking for 11 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I think, Amy, if these were put in little frames on a gallery wall, it'd be really good.
I do have a lot of poodle stuff. I have a lot of cat stuff tonight. So, and I have fish. It's just a weird mixture of stuff tonight.
It's a good mix. That's a good mix, Amy.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. So Mars, these are coming to you. Thank you so much.
My goodness, the lag is so bad. It just came in on my end. All right. Hello, Les. Welcome. How are you? It's so great to see you too. Hello, everybody. My first item tonight is going to start at $18. And I saved this for a sale with Amie. I actually found this, Amie, I think when you were in Springfield. I found this at the flea market. So $18 on this cute little Rempel rabbit squeaker. Now, what's great about this is first of all, Amie was even telling me before we went live, the fact that it's still glossy and has its paint is amazing. The fact that it still has a squeak left to it and it is still pliable is amazing. There is a little bit of wear to the tops of the ears. I got a feeling a little fella, little boy or girl maybe did a little chewing on the top of that. But other than that, in super good condition. Thank you. I see you're 18. And then back here on the back of the hand, it seems that there's a little chunk missing there. But other than that, super good condition. You can actually see if my camera wants to focus. It is actually right here on the back of the head where it says Rempel, copyrighted, super cute and super great condition. The measurements on this, and again, it is fully soft. Now the ears, I wouldn't go moving the ears. They might crack, but everything else is very pliable and soft. It measures about 7 inches tall by about 4 inches across. So about 7 by 4, you can see. But the legs Very, very movable, in very good condition. There's no major issues under there. The fact that it almost looks like it's still brand new. And how old, Amie, would you say these are?
1939.
So the fact that it's from 19...
That is an earlier one. That's a bear. It's a bear.
It's a bear? And I've been calling it a rabbit all along. Poor buddy. I'm so sorry. So it is a bear, Amie?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I guess it would be because they're, oh Lord have mercy. Okay. On the cute little
the
bear
rabbit has just a little bit longer ears, but is very similarly sculpted. Yeah.
So he's a little bear. And the whole time I kept calling him a rabbit. Oh my God. So we're at 18 looking for 19 or more on the little bear squeak. I don't even think Amie corrected me when I called it a rabbit earlier. She's like, yeah, whatever, Jason. But super cute. I'm happy I rescued him from a tote of other squeaks, and I was just amazed that he was still pliable. So again, little wear to the tops of the ears, and then there's a little bit of wear here to the back of his paw. So now I know to call it a paw. So let's do a countdown, 20 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see a glowy girl for 20. And the cute little Remple bear, not to be confused with a bunny, a bear. Although I'd rather run into a bunny in the woods instead of a bear in the woods. But
he's a friendly bear, though.
He's just super cute too. All right, there's a just in case from Glowy Girl at 25. Robin came in with a just in case at 31. There is our bid end. So Robin, congratulations. Thank you so much, Robin. It's coming to you for $26. Hey, I got a home. He's got a home. Thank you, guys. All right, Amie.
All right. My next item is going to start at 18.
Okay.
And here's another poodle. And this guy is a little special. He is a plush, but he is a little special. I found him in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. And you will probably see him in my video that's dropping this Sunday. So myself, Catherine Young, and Heather of Antique Agenda, we're all dropping our Elkhorn videos because we all met up and shopped there on Sunday. So this guy is made of lamb's wool. Okay, so he is completely made out of fur. And the ears, the poof on the head, and the tail is very fluffy. And the body is a little bit shorter, but it is so super soft. I think I had another animal that was made out of lamb's wool. I can't remember what it was. I think it was another kind of dog, actually. It was a couple months ago. But he is just darling cute. He's got little yellow plastic eyes, plastic nose. The little mouth here is kind of a red velveteen. I'm not really sure if it's velvet or velveteen, but it is super soft. If you guys know what kind of fabric that is, it's very, very soft. And this was the original ribbon that came on him. And there is a lady that is in Elkhorn. She always has an entire booth full of plush. I always have to try and rescue something from her booth because they're all adorable. I can never decide. So I just have to pick one and go with it. And this time I picked the black poodle, and he does sit. So I'm trying to figure out what he's stuffed with. If I had to guess, it's probably a mixture of cotton batting and sawdust if I had to pick. But there's no holes or anything. Funky, very good shape, and will sit. It will sit pretty good on a flat surface. So he measures 10.5 inches tall to the poof and about 6 inches wide to the tail when he's sitting. But
you called it a floof. You called it a floof.
The floof.
The floof.
Yes.
So
very,
cute.
very soft. And you can see that the hide is under here underneath the ear. But really cute. All right. So I see your bids are coming in chunks. So, of course, that means the lag is bad. So Mars is at 27. So we're looking for 28 or more. And before I start that countdown, Bill, I forgot to mention that when I was talking about the sale. Everybody make sure that you guys are in live chat all messages. And it is probably a good idea to periodically exit out completely and refresh throughout the sale. That will help combat the lag a little bit, although it's not going to make it go away totally. But as soon as you exit out and come back in, you always want to check and make sure that you're in live chat all messages and not top chat. Top chat will filter out some of the comments, so you're not going to see everything. All right. I'm going to count this down. We're looking for 28 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Amie, did you see that Monica said she had a dog like that when she was a child?
Really? Oh, a real pup.
Tinkerbell.
Oh, that's so. My mom had a black poodle as a kid too. All right, Mars, I see your just in case of 38. Robin came in with a just in case of 51. And Robin C came in with a just in case of 43. So there is the bid in from Karen. Mars, your just in case of 52 did come in after the bid end. So the highest just in case was Robin Watson at 51, behind Robin C. So Robin Watson is going to take it for 52. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
And again, Bill is going to tell me to keep quiet, but I can't. I think he's like 50 away from hitting 1,000. I think he might even be less than 1,000 subscribers away.
I know he was pretty close on Monday. He wasn't very far from Monday.
So gang, if one of our mods could please drop in Garden Guy Bill's link to his YouTube channel, gang, let's get him to 1,000. I'd like to beat that 1,000 mark before.
Did I say that incorrectly?
What?
The poodle. I think I said it wrong. Robin Watson's going to win for 44. I think I said 52. 44. Sorry about that.
All right, gang. Let me get myself queued up here. Boy, you and I are a couple tonight, aren't we, Amie? All right, $12. And I thought this was super unique. Actually, Amie thought it was a squeak before we went live, but I found her the other week at the flea market. I kind of thought she was a squeak when I picked her up, but she's actually made of wood. The only reason why I know that is some of the paint is missing on her, and that's definitely wood underneath there. So I don't know if she had a spike that was in there and she was used in some sort of a display, but I thought she was just this adorable, and I know everybody loves their little babies, so I thought she would be a great addition to your little baby collection, whether you guys collect squeaks or if you guys collect the chalkware composition. She's in very good condition, as you can see. All of her paint is intact. If we can get that to focus there. She's almost a little bashful. She's got her hand in her little diety down there with that cute little Buddha belly. She's got the cute little almost like bows around her little booties here and her feet. Like I said, her paint is in really good condition. There's no embossing of a name anywhere. Even here on the top, the paint on her head is in very good condition. Just a little missing right there. I want to make sure, full transparency, you guys can see. It's like a little pop, almost like a pop of the paint. And I think that may have actually come that way. But other than that, she's super cute. And again, she is this wood. And then you can see how it kind of bubbled up a little bit here on her other foot. You can see it's raised up a little bit. So I don't know if anyone's ever seen one of these before, but I thought she was super cute.
I have seen a squeak toy that looks exactly like this. So that blew my mind that she was wood. And
Heather, you're right. She is. She's like an Irwin doll almost. You're exactly right. But she's like almost a very lightweight, almost like a balsa wood almost. But she's got this heavy, heavy paint on her that gives her this effect like she's almost like a squeaker, but she's not. So the dimensions on her is she is 5.5 inches tall. And anything I found dated her to the 30s or the 40s for me. That's the best that I could do for her. But other than the little bit of paint missing here on the bottom, which you won't see, and she does stand on her own. You have to move her a little bit because of that little bubble I showed you on the other side. But once you get her positioned, she doesn't move. And then there's that little pop right there on the top of her head, if my camera wants to focus, so you can see that. But you can see that it's the flesh tone underneath, which means, of course, they painted all the flesh tone and then gave her the other detailing. So we're at 15 with Robin Watson. Let's do a countdown on her. Again, we are doing just in case for active bidders, and I think she's just super cute with her little bow in her hair. So 16 or more, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. bid end. I have to imagine she's like at a penny candy store going, which do I want? What candy do I want?
Butter bits, of course.
Oh, Amy, I love butter bits. Butter bits are good, Amy. Oh, gosh. All right, so it all came in at once. Amy, you're right, the lag. All right, Jamie, I see you're 16. Glowy Girl, I see you're just in case of 27, but Robin Watson had a just in case of 31, which means for 28, Robin, congratulations. Thank you so much, guys. The little baby's coming to you. Thank you so much. All right, Amy.
Thanks for joining us. All right, my next item is going to start at 14.
Got it.
And you guys know I love the vintage children's book. This one, I'm trying to think. I don't remember where I picked this one up at, but I have had this book previously and I couldn't resist getting it again because the illustrations in here are super darling. So this is the Kittens and Puppies book. It is an oversized book. It does have that linen-like, that's supposed to feel like fabric kind of texture to it. It is a Samuel Lowe publishing book. This one does not have a copyright date in it. However, based on the illustrations and the style of the artwork inside, I would probably date it at the late 1940s is where I would put it. So everything is pretty good shape in here. So cute. If you love vintage children's book illustrations like I do, these ones are super detailed. Look how cute that is. They're taking a stroll, eating their ice cream. Just so cute. That would be a really cute summer display thing to build around that if you like to do that with your vintage books. But so many possibilities in here. Just really, really cute. There's other animals in here besides just kittens and puppies. I love the pigs on the bike. Look at their little hooves.
Oh my God. Man, I'll tell you, they had I think the authors and the illustrators had such a broad imagination back then that today's stuff just doesn't have the same.
So cute. The little camping bears. That one's really cute too. There's some more. I love the swimming pool one. That one right here, the puppy is so reminiscent of Ruthie Newton's puppy illustrations. It's like, I don't know who was copying who, but I'm pretty sure Ruthie Newton was first, but I think it's very inspired by that pup.
This book is, Amy, this book is too good to pull apart, but just to scan some of these and frame some of these.
That's what I would do too. Like this one is in really good shape. It's not falling apart or anything like that. I do have some that will be coming eventually that are just pieces of books that definitely could be framed or cut apart or crafted with. There's several books that are like that I had to rescue because I just can't. I can't resist rescuing the cute little graphics. They need to get a new life. So very, very cute. And there's the back cover. That also would make a really cute summer little display there. Yeah. All right. So it is an oversized book. It does measure 9.5 by 13. And again, there's no publishing date on here. I couldn't really find out when it was published, but I do think it's like late 1940s. All right. So Sweet Rosebud is in at 19. So we're looking for 20 or more. I am going to start that countdown. Don't forget those final bids and just in cases, and don't wait to put those in. I know we talked about that already, but just to try and give you guys the most shot at trying to get something that you really would like, don't wait to put in those things throughout the sale tonight. All right. We're looking for 20 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
That cover.
And I apologize if you guys can hear Maisie barking downstairs. Probably you can. If you can hear Milo meowing up here, you can definitely hear Maisie.
Poor Les thought it was a dog next door.
Oh, no. It's Maisie. All right. So, Diane, I see you're 20. Robin has a just in case of 41 right before the bid ends. So, Robin's going to take it for 21. Congratulations, Robin. Thank you so much.
All right. And, gang, I'm going to follow your lead, Amy, because I have some books. You're going to get the whole lot, okay? They made multiple volumes of these, and I'll let you know which volumes you're going to get. You're going to get 5 of them, okay? And these books, I tried to do research on these. These were copyrighted starting in 1957 and went into the very early 60s. I could only account for maybe 65 volumes. So if you guys enjoy this, this is the best of children's books. So then what they did was they comprised each volume with some different books, and they're on the inside, like Hansel and Gretel, the Story of Gold, and the graphics inside are very, very good. So each page, each cover opens up like this. So the volumes you're going to get them all for 15 if there's anyone interested. And let me tell you the measurements. Each book measures about 8.5 by 5.5. So we'll start you off. You're going to get volume 1. So I think that's a good starter if you guys buy the whole lot. So you're going to get volume 1. And we'll go through these again. You're going to get volume 2. So you already have volume 2. And then you're going to get volume 20. So volume 20. And I think we all know who they are. So they're in this book as well. So you're going to get volume 20. And then you have volume 23. And again, you're getting all these for $15. And then we have volume 33. And like I said, the research I did on these, they did like 65 volumes. And these have no major stains. Nobody wrote in them. They just have that typical like library book smell, if you guys know what I mean when I say that. So the first couple volumes are from 57 and it goes into 58, clear into the 60s. So you can see that's the way it is. It's kind of the uneven ends. You know, it was meant to be like that. All of the spines are in very good condition. Thank you, Linda. I see you're 15, so we're looking for 16 or more. And then each one inside has some colored photos. And then each one has these stories in. So this one has the Abraham Lincoln story, which that is this one right here. So it's a story of Abraham Lincoln. And again, it's all of the best in children's books. So I don't know if it was the same publishing company and it was, it's by Nelson Doubleday. They are the ones that made it. So I don't know if that was like an early book of the month club. And then they gave all these, different, just made all these, comprised them all together. So we have the nursery rhymes in this one. Of course, the cow, and the spoon. They ran away and they went to Las Vegas and got married. I know we all know that story.
That must be a different version, Jason.
Oh, I thought that's the way it worked out. They eloped in Vegas. So again, those are some of the stories in the first one. And then here's your second one. Just some of the graphics on it. You guys could put these with your spaceman bottles. And we have Jack and the Beanstalk in this one. This one has Goldilocks and the Three Bears. All of these come in all these books. And then each one that you open has that same cover page, except they're in different colors. So let me see if I can show you some graphics really quick on this. Let me see if I can. Now, not all of the pages are in color. Some of them are just two-tone. But again, you're going to get that one. And if you guys research these, like I said, the highest I saw go up to was volume 65. And then each one has a little number right down here. I can get my fingers to work right down here so you know what volume it is. So this one's volume 20. So again, we are at 15 with Linda. You're going to get them all, and I'll let you guys look at them more when you get them. I think it's super fun. They even look good, as risers with all those great graphics on the side, as you guys can see. So 15, you're going to get all 5 books. Let's count them down. I didn't see any other interest. So, Linda, you still have the top bid at 15. We're looking for 16 or more. We'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Just trying to see. This one has a story in it called Bottle Tops, and Soda Pop. That would be a good story to read. So, and I'm forgetting who they are. Amy, do you remember who they are?
Babar.
That's Babar. It. Trying to see where they fall in here. Because I know everything you see on the front is what is on the inside and the back. All right, so there's the bid end. Thank you so much. You think you went unopposed and double check. Linda K., congratulations. They're coming to you for $15. All right, Miss Amy.
All right, congratulations. And hello to Les and Cindy and Deanna that popped in the chat. Hello. And Brenda just popped in. Hello. All right, so my next item is going to be 24, Jason. Pixie alert, pixie alert. If anybody was coming for this, we're going to do it now. I love this polka dot pixie. If you guys didn't see my epic pixie ceramic haul from maybe a month ago, I'm not sure how long ago it was. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago. But that video is up on my channel if you're interested in seeing all the pixies I got. But this was the only one that I got perched on the log that is dressed in polka dot jammies. And I love this one. And I will say, as far as pixies go, the ones that are dressed in the polka dots are a little bit harder to come by than some of just the plain colored ones. So there are no chips, there's no crazing, there's no repairs. There's really nothing wrong with her at all. I don't even see any like paint loss on the little polka dots or anything. So she's in really, really good shape. I do love her sweet little face, her little rosy cheeks, but I just think that she is dressed in like those, you know, those footy pajamas that you would sleep in with the little ball on the hat. I think that's what she's dressed in. And she's just lounging on her little log. She is marked Japan. As far as I know, there is no distinct manufacturer for the little log pixies. They're just made in Japan. I think I've ever been able to identify a specific maker for these smaller pixies. So they are, and she is just plain white on the back, no polka dots that continue on the back side. Measurement for her, she is 3 1/4 by 3 1/2. So that is the sizing there. And yes, we all compare our vintage to our heads. I don't know who started that, but we all do it.
No. It makes sense.
I mean, I guess that we all relatively have the same size head. I don't know. But Laura, I see you're 37, so we're looking for 38 or more. I am going to start a countdown. Don't wait to put in those final bids, and just in cases, if you're bidding, all right, we're looking for 38 or more on little polka dot pixie friend. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
See, she's pondering, do I want to eat all the butter bits or just a few of the butter bits? I'm saying
all the butter bits. All of them. Yes. Oh. All right. I see we haven't seen the bid end come in yet. So Laura was at 37. Laura put in a just in case of 44. And Lori came with a 45 right before the bid end. So Lori, this is coming to you for 45. Congratulations. Thank you.
All right, gang. And with about 145 of you here, please make sure you're subscribed to Amy's channel. The link is right below in the description, along with her Instagram. And please make sure you're following me over on Instagram. And if you don't mind, subscribing to Mother Tuckers as well while you're doing that. All right, Amy, I'm keeping with the contract. I made good on it. So $14.
I mean, Bill has been keeping pretty good track of whether you've been securing your contract obligation of bringing a deer to every live sale. I know you were behind.
I'm slacking.
But I do believe that you are caught up at this point, Jason.
Oh, all right. I'll take it. I'll take that as a win. And I'm going to have to say it's a win because these blue deer, I think, are incredible.
I love those.
So I'm not too sure the age of these. I'm pretty sure they're not contemporary. They're probably somewhere between the 60s and the 80s because I remember you used to be able to win these in the arcades down at the Jersey Shore when I was a kid. So
there was always a little cart, I remember, at the mall where you could get the little blown glass animals. These are glass, though, not plastic, you guys. Glass.
These are all glass and they're all applied. And the fact that there's no damage to these amazes me. So let me sit them down so there isn't damage to them. So for $14, you're getting the whole family. So you're going to get the mama or the daddy, which is the larger one. Again, you can see how they applied the eye, the nose, even those little spots on the body. They're applied. These thin little legs of little blown glass, and then you can see the tool marks up here on the ears. So the larger deer measures just about 4 inches tall. So about 4 inches tall in this gorgeous, yummy teal blue. I can't get enough of this. These were hard to give up. So you can see there's eyes on both sides. really unique, very mid-century looking. So if you guys are into like the kitschy 50s blue look, I think these would look great. These would look great in your Christmas decor if you guys do non-traditional. So here are the babies. You can see the eyes. They didn't apply any spots to their bodies. So these cute, derpy little long neck deer. Each one of the babies measures 2 3/4. So you're seeing a reflection. They do have eyes on both sides, but you're seeing a reflection of the other eye. That's what you're getting the double optic of. So Linda, thank you. I see you at 14. Here is one of the little baby ones. Let's put my hand behind it so you can see the blue just a little bit better. Again, you can see where they pinched the feet. They crimped the ears with the tools, and then they applied those little black eyes and nose to each one. There was the one little baby, and then here is your other little baby in this gorgeous turquoise blue, almost like a robin. So good, very 1950s. But again, these were sold between like the 60s and the 80s. And like Amie said, I remember the little kiosk that had it at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always the big to-do at the holidays if you needed one more gift for mom or dad or your aunt.
And I'm always amazed at the little legs and things, how they're not snapped off on these.
I know. And the fact that I have the whole family, because they usually were sold in sets of 3. And you could even chain these up if you were so inclined. If you wouldn't get the little loops, you could make these a little chained family. But we are at 14 with Linda, and we'll hold them up one more time here for you. And if there's no more interest, then we're just going to do a countdown on them. So we're looking for 15 or more, and just in case for active bidders. So if you want to throw in a just in case, you got to be an active bidder. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're at 14 with Linda, looking for 15 or more, or the bid end from Karen Gillette. Thank you so much, Karen. Sarah, I see you're 15. Thank you so much. These are really cute. There's Clean Look in at 20. Thank you so much. Linda has it just in case at 25, and you're getting all 3. So right there at the end, the highest one was 20 with Clean Look, but Linda, you secured it with your just in case. So Linda, you're getting the whole set for 21. Thank you guys so much, and congratulations, Linda. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Trina. I'm glad that you got the little turtle pixies. Those are so cute. I love
so
those.
Good.
All right, my next item is going to start at 18. And if you guys attended my live haul a couple weeks ago, or you saw my Springfield video, you have seen this before. And this is a darling little kitty planter, and it is made by Arnart. So it is an earlier Arnart piece. So the stamping arrows indicates Arnart. That was before they switched to doing foil stickers. And a lot of the pieces that you'll find that have the foil stickers don't have the stamp. So if the foil sticker goes missing, that's it. That's all you have to tell you, unless you know how to identify. But this is a darling little kitty basket planter. Now, it does have a little missing petal to this flower right here. But I didn't think that that took away from it. So that's why I still picked it up. And on the little bow here, right by my fingertip, if I can find it, there's a tiny, tiny little flea bite on the edge of that bow. But everything else is in really, really good shape with this planter. And you can see that Kitty is perched on a little basket in the back, and that is the planter part. Okay, she's just kind of hopping into the basket. There is a tiny little green bird that has landed on her tail. I think that's such a cute detail. And the fact that just that one little flower petal is the only thing that has broken off of here, with all the other possibilities of breakage on here, is pretty amazing. That tiny little bird tail, everything on there. So everything else is in good shape besides that little flower and that tiny little flea bite on the edge of the bow. I don't even see any crazing really that is present on the white ceramic parts. It's just mainly that flower, but I don't think that it's that distracting either, especially if you kind of angle it where the bird is kind of the centerpiece of that. And it does, there is one other planter that Arnart did in kind of a little different posing, same cat, but just a little bit different posing with the basket. And it is kind of got more blues in it than pinks. Both of them are a little bit harder to come by. I have seen this planter one other time. It does measure 4.5 by 4 3/4 to the top of the kitty's ear is the tallest point on there. And width-wise, that's kind of the widest part. Okay, so I see Trina is in at 23, so we're looking for 24 or more. I am going to count her down. We have so much fun stuff to get to tonight, so we're going to keep it moving, you guys. All right, we're looking for 24 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
So
meow, meow.
cute.
I forgot.
Meow.
Meow, meow.
My meow meows don't sound too good.
All right. We are just waiting for that bid end to come in from Karen. I haven't seen it yet.
And the lag.
The lag. Yes. All right. There is the bid end. So looks like Trina had a just in case of 32. Wanda had a 35. Lori came in with a 47 just in case, and then a bid of 49. So Lori's going to take it for 49.
Yep.
All right. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right. My next item, I'm going to stick with some glass. See if my glass lovers are here with me tonight. It's going to start at $28. And I think this is super unique, especially this time of the year, because we all know that it's great time for your strawberries in June and July. So if that wants to focus, this is a Fenton Bud Vase. Oh, this camera, starting at $28. The Fenton Bud Vase, it is hand painted. So it is signed on the bottom, and it is stamped with the Fenton stamp right there. You can just sort of see the outline of it. So a cute little bud vase, hand-painted strawberries, and there's actually some frit. There's a little bit of like frit right there on the little bumps of the strawberry. So there you can see the strawberry and the strawberry blossom. This little bud vase or stretch vase measures about 8 2/4. 8 2/4. There you can see the top. So this is not really opal. This is actually like case glass. So you can see how the clear is, and then you can see the white all the way down. And then it kind of just fades out here down to the bottom where they then applied the base. Really good condition, super unique. There's actually on both sides, you can see there's a strawberry on both sides and the blossom. I just think this would be super cute for your summers. You know, if you guys, cut little fresh roses or things, I just thought this would be great for your summer display. Very refreshing, very neat. You can also see that it is the paneled on the sides. You can see the paneling. Again, a gorgeous Fenton. I think when I researched this, I'm trying to see there's an 8 or a 9 in the bottom. I think I could see an 8, so I think that would date this to the 1980s. Fenton in the little circle on the bottom would put an 8 or a 9 to show what year it is. I think it is picking it up. You guys can see the 8 right there below the Fenton. So this would be from the 1980s. Again, a cute little stretch vase, a cute little bud vase for your collection. Just starting at $28. I feel like it's getting washed out.
So the frit, Jason, that make the 3D elements on there or sometimes look like glitter, that's ground up glass, right?
Yes. Yep. That's ground up glass. It's actually put in the paint and then cured onto it. So, yeah, I suspect that's what it has to be because Fenton was normally did that, and it's supposed to make it glisten a little bit. The light's catching it just a little bit. That is what I suspect is on there. So, again, for the 1980s, and you can actually see where it's signed better this way than the underneath part. But you can see that it is hand-painted, and it's always hard to see. I think this is Lisa. I think it's Lisa C. They never were too good with their signatures on the bottom. So
yeah, it looks like Lisa C to me.
Yeah, I think it is Lisa C. So again, $28. We're looking for 29 or more. We're going to go ahead and count this down on the Fenton little bud vase, swung vase. So you have to be an active bidder to utilize just in case. So if you want to utilize that, just throw a bid in, and we're going to count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. bid end. Amie, I sound like I'm going through puberty over here with my squeaky voice. Oh, Lord have mercy, gang. I'm so sorry. I will get through it. Again, it's just my allergy. So sorry. I hope it don't sound as annoying as it feels. So we're at 30 with Clean Look. Thank you so much. Right before the bid ends. So congratulations, Clean Look. It's coming to you for $30. Congrats. All right, Miss Amie.
I sounded just like that this morning when I woke up.
God. I got to take some more allergy medication.
Yeah, it's bad. All right. My next item is a little bit on the higher side. It is on the harder to find side. So it's going to be starting at $40. And you guys saw me bring a few weeks ago, I had a July and I had an October of the Lefton Pixie Angels. And this one is for June. I just found this over the weekend. I have not been hanging on to him. I actually just came across him. So I was very happy to be able to rescue him just in time for June. So we're early in the month still. So this is a June Pixie Angel boy. They just did an entire series of just these boys with these kind of very elongated styled wings. It is still have there's a little wear to the Lefton sticker, but it's hanging on. It's a little loose, but it's hanging on there, and it is marked GOZ Lefton there on the bottom. And so we've got the little pixie boy, and he has his graduation cap on. Now, I will note that there's no repairs that I can find. There's just maybe a couple very tiny flea bites. Like there's a teeny tiny one right there at the tip of the hat. There's a little bit missing of the spaghetti, although it is very hard to tell. Sometimes how they applied them, they did get a little sloppy. So I can't really tell. It's all rough, but I can't really tell if there is a spot that is missing there or not, just the way that it's painted. But I did want to point that out. There is a little bit of dark crazing that is present right in the crease, right in there. Otherwise, he's in pretty good shape. So no wing repairs, no decapitations that happened. He graduated with honors. He still has his little diploma and the little tassels hanging there. And the little owl friend, he graduated Owl College as well. He's very wise, so he got to walk in the graduation ceremony as well. So that is the June Angel. This whole series is really, really cute. I really like this one. I mean, they did so many month angels. The boys are especially hard to come by in any of the series, but these ones, for whatever reason, are very hard to come by. So measurement for this guy, he does measure 5 inches tall by 3 inches at the widest part. So his wingspan is about the widest part on him. All right. So I see KB is in at 40. So we're looking for 41 or more. I am going to start that countdown, and our lag is terrible. So if you want to get in on this, now would be the time to put in any bids. And KB, I would encourage a just in case from you. All right. We're going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
I love how sharp the wings are on this.
I know. They're very different than some of the other Month Angel series wings. So I like these. All right, KB, I see you're just in case, but you're not going to need it. So this guy's coming to you for 40. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. My next item, I thought I'd take a chance. I know some folks love advertising pieces, and I know these are very collectible. My chat's spinning for a second, so just give me a moment here. There we go. They're going to be choice at $10. So these are advertising, plus these do make good little trinkets. So if you guys have little tchotchkes that you need to store stuff in. So they're typewriter ribbons. So they're going to start at $10 each. And I know a lot of folks come in my store. They look for these, and they actually like when they have a patina to them. So they all are roughly about 2.5 inches, about 2.5 inches. So this is your first choice at $10. It is the Carnation typewriter ribbon. I think the graphics on this, of course, would be great to add to your Halloween decor. And then it is Miller Company, and you can see the butterfly as part of their logo up there. So a great 1940s, maybe even 30s kind of logo. There's no dents on this. So this is your first little choice at $10. And there is the company on the back. And this one was actually your black record medium inked. So can you imagine, Amy, all of the little typewriter ribbons coming in these little tins?
I used to actually collect these when I was a teenager. I think I maybe had 6 or 8.
These are getting increasingly difficult
I
to
don't
find.
see them anymore hardly ever. I really
or should
don't.
I say in salvageable condition. So I love this one, very Art Deco, the Keen Right, the typewriter ribbon. Now, this had tape on it, so you can see the reflection. I did my best to clean it off, but I think if you guys just hit that with a little more cleaner, it would take it off. There's no major scratches on this one. This one is black all the way around, and then the back, the font is incredible.
I really like that one.
And again, what I love about these is if you guys need to store little tchotchkes, little things, and that actually has some embossing there on the inside. So they're just great to stack. They're great to use. And again, each one's a little different. So right now we're at 15, looking for 16. And then I got to tell you, these two are incredible. So I want to make sure I do them in the right order. This one does have a pretty gnarly scratch on it, but I couldn't leave her behind, this gorgeous cover girl right here. Pardon me, actually doing her makeup, and it's a Carter 5 o'clock. So how stereotypical of this era. She's probably done being secretary for the day. It's 5 o'clock. She's putting her makeup on. She's heading on out. So the graphics on this one are just incredible. There is a little dent on the side of this one, but other than that, just a little dent and a little scratch on the front. Again, this one is from Carter's Ink. This one is your little 5 o'clock, which I think she's just so great, even with the scratch. Patty, you are the second, 16. Robin, I see you first. I see you, Patty, at 17. And then we have another Carter company with the little silhouette. The little Cavalier. I just love this silhouette. I love the fact how almost they almost look like makeup containers, but they're ribbon containers for your typewriter ribbon. So again, they're all in very good used condition. So I'll show them to you again. We're at 17, looking for 18. That was your fourth choice. This one was your third choice. So I think they're all different in their own mind, but they kind of all go well together. Thank you, Karen. I thought these were good too. And then this one, the Keen Right, very deco. And then this one was your first one. And that's your Carnation by the Miller Company. So I'll hold this one. Actually, I'm going to hold my favorite one up. Personally, this one's my favorite. I love them all. That one's my favorite. So let's count it down. We are looking for 18 or more, and we're doing just in case for active bidders. So we're going to go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, they're not completely roached out. Sometimes these took on a lot of water, got really rusty and nasty, but these are so cute to stack. It's almost like they can get as addictive as the Scotch tape rolls. All right, so Patty had a just in case of 21. Then we had Gloria with a just in case of 25. Saw Susan's of 31, but Robin Watson with a just in case of 31. So for 26, Robin, you get first choice. I have them just written. This one as orange. So you can take them all or a variation. But at 26, Robin, you can have first choice at the orange one. Then this one we'll call black. And then this one I called 5 o'clock. And then this one we'll just call this one Cavalier. So Cavalier, or we can just do numbers. We can do that too. Should have done the numbers, Amy. So we could do this one as number 4. This one would be number 3. And then this one was number 2. And then this one was number 1. And I promise, Amy, this is my last. Oh, no, I got one or two. I got a few other choice rounds. I'll go fast, I promise.
It's fine.
I start looking around.
It's only 9 o'clock, and we're already halfway through, so it's fine.
So, Robin, we'll do numbers, whatever's easier for you. Robin, I got you for the 5 o'clock. Thank you so much. So the 5 o'clock is yours. And then next is going to be Gloria. So, Gloria, let me know if you're interested in this one. And I did notice in the light, there is a little indent on the top, but it's nothing major. So Gloria, let me know if you're interested in the first one, the second one, or the fourth one. And then the next person is going to be Susan. But Gloria, you have next choice. This one will be 1. This one is going to be 4. And this one is 2. Okay, Gloria, you want 1, 2. Okay, you want the last 3. They're all yours. Thank you so much. Congratulations. And we'll get you going, Amie.
Okay, awesome. All right, my next item is very unusual. And I actually found this quite a bit ago, but I had forgotten about it. So he's coming tonight. He's going to start at 36. Okay. And this is a very awesome optic art cat. Now, typically these do sell this particular size, which is the smallest size of these. And I will get into the maker in a second. Typically sell in the $80 to $100 range for the smallest size. So this is made by Abraham Palatnik. Or just Palatnik if you want to look at some of these. So he was famous for designing some of these very mid-mod optic art pieces. It is lucite, and he did make these cats in several different sizes. There are at least 3 of this particular long cat size, but he did sitting ones, different poses, different animals. All made of lucite. And I'm going to try and get up real close so you can see all of the tiny detail, especially in the face. So it is clear lucite with the black optic lines. And on the foot, typically, there would be a little tiny paper sticker on the foot that would have said Brazil. He was a Brazilian artist, but the sticker is not present. And it looks the same as the front and the back. They look exactly the same because it is completely clear. And because it is lucite, it will glow that weird sickly green color that lucite does. There are some very large optic art pieces that he produced that can get in the like $500 range. They are somewhat harder to come by. I knew exactly what this was when I came upon it. And I had never seen one in person, just pictures in other people's collections. So it's really, really cool to be able to bring this to you guys tonight. And that's why I started a little bit lower than the typical value on these, just because I would really like somebody to have this in their personal collection if they really like the mid-mod kind of really decorative stuff. So great to put on a little miniature shelf too. So measurement for this one is 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. And like I said, this is the smallest version that you can find of the optic art cats. There are several different larger sizes, lots of different animals. So you could have a whole collection. That would be really spectacular. And I think this really goes great with mid-century glass pieces too, just to pop in a little bit of black and white. So right now, I see Christine is in at 47. Jill just came in at 49. So we're looking for 50 or more. I am going to start a countdown. Remember, our lag is pretty bad tonight, as per usual. So don't wait to put in those final bids, or if you're bidding, to put in those just in cases. All right. I would consider doing that as soon as I start from 20. Okay. Don't wait to do that. I know people have been coming in after the bid end. All right. So we're looking for 57 or more. You're right. It would look really cool with glowy glass too, Ruthie. I agree with that. All right. So we're going to count this kitty down. Let's do it. 66 or 67 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Meow, meow. Bid end. All right. We've got some just in cases coming in. We're just waiting for that bid end from Karen to come in. I see all of your just in cases. They're coming in all in chunks. All right. There is the bid end from Karen. So let's go through it. So Lori had a 66. Christine had a 58. Jill had a just in case of 70. Kim just in case 82. Lori at 79. Taylor came in with a just in case of 215. Christine just in case 84. And Lori at 83. That is how I see it on my screen. So Taylor is going to be the winner at 85. Congratulations, Taylor. Thank you so much. This is going to look really cool with your glass. Thank you so much.
And I know you guys know once you get one of these, you can't stop.
Yeah.
Once you get one, you can't stop. All right, gang. My next item is going to start at $30, and I think it's a little unique. Hopefully, someone else does too. Tina found this cute little Stife fish. It still has its original button and tag where it says Stife on it. Now, this is the original tassel for it, and this would be a little music box that you guys could hang above a little child's crib or anywhere you wanted to hang it so that the child could play with it. Now, if you don't like that, it is just sewn in. You could probably pop the stitch out of that. I left it on just so it had, the original tassel on it still, but you could probably pop that little stitch out if you didn't like it. It is a music box. It does work. Now, you can see the string doesn't, retract all the way, but the music box does play. So Stife, of course, is very collectible. Stife is made in Germany. You can see the original tag right there. There's no funky odors. There's no issue to it. They made baby ones. They made larger ones. This is about the middle size. So it measures about 5 inches tall by about 8 inches wide. So if you guys love, some nautical things or you guys collect fish, this would be great for you. So it's reading true to color. It has pinks and it has reds in it. If I can hold on to it there. And give me 1 second right there, and I will pull this and play some of the music for you. It does.
This is killing me, Jason.
And I'm not too sure what it's playing. We couldn't figure it out. But it will retract, and some of it will still hang out. So $30, I think, is a great little start price if you guys are looking for a Stife collectible. A lot of times you guys find the Stife bears. You don't find a lot of these different kind of animals like the fish. Here you can see the mouth, super good condition. That's actually supposed to be like that with a little bit of fading for the color, or should I say the contrast in color. But cute, super unique. When we looked these up, I think Amie helped us when we first bought it. It was a long time since one of these even made it to eBay. So these don't come around all that often.
All of the antique doll and bear shows that I go to and see the booths full of Stife, they don't even have these. So.
No. And it's super clean. You can see all the way up through here. And actually right here is the seam underneath. That's your way to access the music box. You'd probably have to rip some of the seam, but that's the way they overlapped it so that the music box could be inside. So So I'm putting it on my board here, just show it for a few more moments in case it's the lag. But if there's any interest, $30 on the Stife fish. And again, wow. you could unhook that if you wanted to. I left it on just so you guys could see what its original purpose was. And part of the pull string does not retract all of the way, but the fact that it's still there is just amazing nonetheless. But $30, if there's no interest, that's okay. We will bring it back in the recap. All right there, Miss Amie.
Okay. These are going to be a little challenging to show, but we'll get through it. This is going to be my highest item of the evening tonight, and it is some wall fish, and you're going to get everything that I'm going to show you. So we're going to start, it's a 4-piece set, and it's going to start at $65. And we're going to show you the biggest one first. So these are Freeman McFarlane, made in California pottery wall fish. And they are all in black with gold speckled glaze. So this is the largest of the set of 4. Okay. And this one does have the Freeman McFarlane little paper label here, made in California there on the back. I have never, I've sold wall fish, but I've never personally had any Freeman McFarlane here. I've never been able to find any. I've found lots of Bradley, Lefton, Napco, Norcrest, all of those, but I've never had Freeman McFarlane. So these were made in California, does date to the 50s. Okay. There are just a couple little tiny, this is on the back, a little tiny flea bite on the back here. There's no like major repairing or anything like that. There's one other little tiny flea bite that's on one of the other pieces, but we've got a cute little eye and the gold speckling that is throughout. Really, really good shape. So the biggest fish here, this one measures 6 by 8 at the kind of the widest parts. All right, 6 by 8 on that one. The next piece that you're going to get is a small fish. Okay, here's the smaller fish. This one, again, has the cute little eye that's applied here. This one has a tiny little flea bite on the back. So when it's on the wall, you're not going to see it, but there is a tiny little flea bite back there. This fish measures 3 1/4 by 4. Okay, so in comparison to the big one, there we go. So those two, and then again, these are a little hard to show. I can't hold all the pieces at once. Then we have a seahorse. Again, black with the gold speckles here. This one doesn't have any flea bites or anything. Good shape on that. The seahorse is 4 1/2 inches long. Okay, so it is, you know, there we go. That's the smallest fish. And then we have a bubble. And sometimes the bubbles can be a little bit harder to find than some of the fish. So we have a 1 1/2 inch gold speckled black bubble, which I think is fun that they did the bubble in black too to match all the pieces. So again, I'm not going to be able to show them all at the same time. I really don't want to drop anything. The previous owner did attach some wire back here, assuming to hang it from the wall. I don't know if I would test the integrity of this because I'm not sure the age. So if it were me, I would probably replace it with some very thick twine or something like that, or photo hanging wire is what I would recommend, is replacing that metal. But I left it on there because that's how I found it. So right now I see Terry's in at 65. So you're going to get all 4 pieces that you saw. All right, the seahorse, the 2 fish, and the bubble. Let's count them down. We're looking for 66 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Yeah, Freeman McFarland did not stand the test of time because they were easily broke, they were thinner, and you just don't see them.
Yeah, a lot of the other ceramic fishes are filled ceramic, or it's a deeper mold, like their ceramic is just thicker. And this is, you can see it's not super thick. So if it fell off the wall, it probably wouldn't look so good anymore. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. So Kim had a bid of 66, but Terry came in with a just in case of 150 right before the bid end. So Terry's going to take it for 67. Congratulations, Terry. Thank you so, so much.
All right. Okay, gang, let me get myself queued up here. My next item, I think this is super unique. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these on a live. So $28. There is one condition issue that I want to show you first. So I want to call it a chip, but it's very, very smooth. It's right here to the top of it. I could sand that for the next person. Now that I'm seeing it under the light, in natural light, it doesn't show like that. So it has a little chip right there on the scallop part of the shade. But other than that, it's in very good condition. This is made by Westmoreland. So Westmoreland, it was their attempt to compete with Fenton. So let me show you the shade first, and then we'll show you the base. To find these with Fenton or to find them with Westmoreland is a little difficult to find. So you can see that it is signed and hand-painted, and it is hand-painted from 1978. Now, since this is Westmoreland, this is flashed or stained the red onto the shade. But you can see, even with my ring light, there are no major scratches. There's no major issues. I think this was very well taken care of. It has this gorgeous painted rose right here on the front. And again, the only issue is right there on the scalloped part. The shade measures about 3.5 inches tall. Then you get the original base, which is this like pot metal base. It has the original label underneath and stock number. The toggle switch does work, and it does work beautifully. The cord's in very good condition. The base by itself measures just about 7 inches tall. So the base is just about 7 inches tall. And this would make a great little boudoir lamp. It has a very nice antique kind of look to it. If you guys have a little bookshelf that you just need a little accent light. So here, I'll hold this here. We'll turn it on. And you guys can see how beautiful it looks lit up. And it was made to sit on this stand. You know, they contracted with the company to make these bases. And then Westmoreland, of course, had the top for it. And together it measures 9 inches tall. So 9 inches tall, dates from the 1970s. Fenton was doing a lot of these things, but they were doing more Gone with the Wind style lamps and those kind of things. And Westmoreland decided to, throw their hat in the game and duplicate them, not only by making some lamps, but by also doing the hand painting. And I'm spinning it like that so you guys can see that the staining on it is in very good condition. Pardon me, there's no major scratches, and it does rest on that seam right there. So this isn't a marriage. This is the way you would have bought it back in the day. And you could probably also use this shade in a fairy lamp if you wanted to. But this is the way it would sit. And let me turn it off here. And actually the cord itself does fish right through right there. So it would sit very nice on your table. Again, you can see the bottom. They actually have little feet right there for it to rest on. Gorgeous, cute little light that I think would just look great. There's an ambiance in a bedroom, in a library, anything else. And let me get in on the gorgeous colors, the 3D effect of that rose. There might be just a little scuffing right there. Other than that, super great condition. Just that little chip right there to the scalloped part. So just $20. If there's no interest, that's okay. We can bring it back during the recap, but it is from 1978. It is Westmoreland, and it's just this cute little boudoir or cute little table lamp with the polished metal base and Westmoreland hand-painted shade in the red. And if you wanted to even spin it around and use it that way in your 4th of July display, you could. And just know that since Westmoreland made it, it is the stained glass. So that's not true red glass. You can tell by the top. So, all right, we're going to keep it moving. We'll bring it back during the recap. We'll get you back up here, Miss Amie.
Okay. My next round's going to start at 24.
Got it.
These are super fun. I have not had the pleasure of having a set of these for probably 8 years or so. But these guys, I love these so much. These are salt and pepper shakers, and they're little grilling guys, and they're made by Enesco. And they're just, I had to get them, and I thought that right now in June is the perfect time to do a little grilling display or stuff for the summertime. They also would make a really cute gift for the grilling guy in your life. But I want to show each one of these to you. So there is this guy here who has the little plate of goodies that is taking out to the grill. Now, I do want to note that there is a tiny little flea bite on the tip of his nose. All right, and this one has the cork stopper in the bottom, 4 holes on the top in his little plaid apron. So darling. And the second one does have the blue Enesco foil sticker present on the bottom. And that would indicate that this is an earlier Enesco piece made in the 50s. Then Enesco switched to the red label that we're used to seeing. But this is the guy that has the little grill. And you can you see that down underneath the grates in the grill, there's kind of like little pieces that look like little charcoal pieces. They did such good detail on these pieces. And he's got a real metal little poker in his hand. Now there is another set of these that also coordinate with these that are also salt and pepper shakers. One is holding a little stack of logs, and the other one is holding a big long metal poker. So they're all doing a little bit something different out at the barbecue, which I think is pretty awesome. The other one with the grill, there are a couple little paint flecks on the black here. The black is cold paint on the back, and there is a tiny, tiny little flea bite on the tip of his hand. Otherwise, they're in shape. They do have both of their stoppers. A little bit harder to come by. Like I said, I haven't seen a set in at least 8 years was the last time I have actually seen these and been able to pick them up. So very cute for summertime. I just love them. Jason, I think, Jason, you have the set of these, right?
We have both sets, and
Oh, you have both sets.
Yeah, they're
of
even
course
better
you do.
in person.
Of course you do.
So good.
So measurement for these guys are 4 inches tall, and the one with the grill is a little bit wider, so he's about 3.5 inches wide, because he's a little bit wider than his friend there, because he's man in the grill. All right, so Melissa's at 30. We're looking for 31 or more. I just love the detail on these. They just scream summertime to me. So let's count these guys down. We're looking for 31 or more. Don't forget those just in cases if you're bidding. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Just makes me want a fresh burger off the grill. That's what that makes me think of. All right, Terry, I see you're 31, and I also see you're just in case of 50. We're waiting for the bid end to come in. Lag.
It's bad.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. So Terry, you did not need your just in case, so these are coming to you for 31. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
So good. And Karen, thank you so much for being our official mod and bid
Thank you,
ender
Karen.
tonight. And everybody else, including Garden Guy Bill, everybody else that is dropping links in the chat, thank you guys so much. We could not run this sale without you. So we appreciate you all so very much. So next, I have choice at $18. They have some wear to them, but I'm going to call it patina. So $18 choice on either one of these tins. These are antique tins, so let me give you the details on them. I think they're really unique. So this first one is described as a cosmetic tin. This has almost, let me make sure I read my notes here. It almost has like a Gibson style girl on the front. Down here on the bottom, it says reflections. If my camera wants to focus, you can see it'll say reflections right down there. Kelly was the first one in at 18. Then we had 19, Melissa in. So it says reflections right there on the bottom. There is a signature of the artist. I can't make it out. I tried to Google Lens it. I tried to do everything I could. I could not find the artist that depicted this woman. So there is a crease in it that you can see. So my fingers aren't working tonight. There was a crease in it that you can sort of see from the inside. I don't know if somebody worked that out or flattened it, but I think they did a very good job. You can see there is wear on the inside. There is wear to the back. And on the back, it is actually stamped. I want to make sure I read that right. It said Tin Deco. Tin Deco on the back is what's embossed right there on the back. I tried to find this company. I couldn't find anything on this tin. No Google imaging. I found things that were close. But other than that crease and some wear to it, I do know that this is from the 1920s, and it's in just really good condition considering that they fixed that crease. The measurements on this it's about 4 inches in diameter. So that's your first choice. I'm really excited about this second one. Now, the second one does have some major condition issues. Okay. When I found it, I feel like somebody oiled this. So I don't know if you saw one of Misty's videos with her father. There's ways that you can oil these tins to pull the color out. This is the way I found it. I feel like somebody oiled it. So this might need oiled again in the future. It will probably dim out, but when you feel it, you can feel like somebody treated this. But I still think the patina on it is super unique. It's actually signed by the original artist, and the artist, the name is Henry Clive. Henry Clive, through the 1920s and 30s, was an artist who depicted a lot of vaudeville actresses, movie stars, and she is a movie star in her own right, and her name is BB Daniels. BB Daniels is on this tin right here. This tin right here is also embossed on the back right here. This one is described as a candy tin. So I know, Amy, you collect tins. I would say that everyone who called this a candy tin, they would definitely be right. But super neat, especially with the purple background. You
I
can see,
really like the wear, like
I do
how the
too.
wear is on that, and it shows
I
off
do
her
too.
hair. I really like that.
I mean, I was always a fanatic for things looking brand new, but you can tell this tin has had a life.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me, and I think it just adds character to it. So it actually gives some more like texture, I think, to her hair, just the look, and you can tell the way they painted it, the way it was a black and white photo. And if you guys actually Google him, the artist Henry Clive, you'll see that there's books, there's paintings, there's all sorts of things that he did. So he was really well known. I think he died in the 60s. So this tin is about 7.5 inch in diameter. So that was your second choice. We are still with Kim at 21, so we're looking for 22 or more. Top bidder can take one or two of these, and I thought they kind of paired well together. So let's do a countdown. We are doing just in case for active bidders. Please remember there is issues with both, but they are antiques. So we'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 22 or more, or the bid end. I think these would look great if you guys had like a little mannequin, put a little hat on it, had it in with your vanity things. Just really unique. Thank you all. I see the bids coming in. It's all coming in chunks. Bear with us between our allergies tonight and the lag. We will get through this. And thank you guys for sticking with us. So there's our bid end. So Melissa had a just in case of 30. Kelly a just in case of 45. But Kim Tucker got in there with a just in case of 56. So for 46, Kim, just let me know if you want. We'll call this one large and this one small. And you can definitely take them both. But you'll just call this one large or small. And then Kelly, you will have backup at 46, at 45, because Kim's in at 46. So Kim at 46, let me know if you want the large one or the small one. And you can definitely take both. And we'll just wait. Now we're going to definitely see that lag, Amy, because there's no movement in our chat. All right. They're both yours. Kim, thank you so much. Congratulations. All right, Miss Amy.
Good choice. I wouldn't be able to pick which one either.
They're good.
All right. My next item is going to start at 30.
Okay.
I'm going to show these next because they're a little harder to show. So I have a darling cute gray kitty family up next. And you can see that there is no chain. I did not find them with a chain. I just found them kind of loose like that. So the babies are free to roam about as they please. But these are really, really cute. I do not know a maker for these. I could not find any that look like these that have sold within the past 15 years. Can't find any on the internet that look like these, so I haven't a clue. They are marked Japan on the bottom. I really don't know. I don't even have any educated guesses for these. They're just very different how they are. There's no cold paint present on these. Everything is glazed over, so you're not going to have to worry about any paint loss. There's no chips or anything. There's just a little bit of crazing that is present on some of the lighter colored ceramic. But it is pretty easy to fix these you can get pretty inexpensive jewelry chain. Walmart carries it, and jump rings. And the babies still have little tiny pieces of wire that's around their neck. And that's how they would have attached to the mama originally. She probably likely had a little piece of wire that attached to her chains as well instead of jump rings. But if I were to replace if you do want them chained, that would be probably the cheapest that I can recommend is getting some jewelry wire and jump rings. And that's probably going to be the easiest thing if you do want them attached again. But again, there's no chips. They're very, very good shape. And how the molding is done with all their fur, there is quite a bit of detail that is in these I don't know the maker, so I just think that they're fantastic. They're very high quality ceramics, if I do have to say so. And Mama Kitty is 4.5 by 6, and the babies are 2 by 2.5. And the babies are the same. They're in the same little posing and everything. Very darling. Again, there's just a little crazing That's really the only issue with them. And I think they're darling. So let's count them down. I see Christine's in at 31. Brenda, I saw your 30. So we are looking for 32 or more. I am going to count them down because we still have a few rounds to get to and our quick claims at the end. So let's count these babies down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end.
These are so cute. I
They're
love
very
these,
cute.
Amie.
And I do like to give some educational information if I can, but I really don't know. Sorry, you guys. I feel like my Kitchipedia up here has failed because I don't know anything about these.
It's a sleeper, Amie. It's all
Yeah,
good.
I know. It's one of those vintage mysteries. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you again, Karen. So, Christine, you didn't need your just in case. These are coming to you for 31. Congratulations.
All right, gang. With about 130 of you here, please make sure you're subscribed to Enamor Amie's channel. The link to that is in the description, along with the link to her Instagram. Please follow me over on Instagram, too. We do a lot more promoting over there, and you do get to learn a little bit more about us, I think, over there than outside of the content we drop over here. So, and Bill said that'll just be under the chapter of
Thanks,
unknown
Bill.
makers. All right, gang. So I know the craze right now is stacking glass. So I had these two pieces and I thought they stacked well together. So it's going to be choice on the two antique pieces of glass, but I thought they would look gorgeous stacked like that. I did that, showed that in my preview. So they're in very good condition. Pardon me. There is a slight haze to this if you really get under the light. I think somebody did put water in this and use it as a rose bowl. I don't necessarily know that it is a rose bowl, but I do think somebody did. So if you really hold it really, really under the light, you can see a light haze. But for this being antique glass, and it's going to be choice at $20. So this one right here, let me make sure I have my notes correct. This one is made by Jefferson Glass. And imagine, Amie, that the title is Many Loops. The name of this pattern is Many Loops. I love this pattern because it reminds me of ribbon candy. I think it's just a very neat design that they did. And this is Jefferson Glass. And there, like I said, there's this, but you really have to hold it up to the light to see it, like a little hard water staining to it. But other than that, this gorgeous green, it does not glow. This glass does not glow. It has this gorgeous opalescent, but this is antique glass by Jefferson, and it measures 5.5 inches across. So that is your first choice, and it is in the pattern of Many Loops. Along with these scallops, there's no chips, no cracks. So that is your first choice. Your second choice is Dugan. So this is by Dugan, and there's two names of this pattern. It's either known as Victor, or some people refer to it as Jeweled Eye. So, and to find this sort of master bowl, this probably would have been a master berry bowl, and then there would have been smaller ones that would have stacked in it. It's very difficult. You don't see this one that often. None of the little beads around the top show damage. There is a little wear to the bottom from being used, but other than that, a super great piece of antique glass that I think would be great in your summer decor to use, would even be great at Christmas time. And just look at those great patterns, like this great antique glass. The decade, Brad, this would be from the teens, like 1910 to about 1920. So it would be the early 1900s. So it is antique glass. A lot of the glass companies like Northwood and Jefferson and Dugan and all those, they were, did I say Dugan? Yes, it is. It's Dugan. I thought I said Duncan Miller. I'm sorry. So yeah, it is antique glass. There's just a little bit of wear to the bottom from being used. But again, I know everybody's stacking their glass, and I just thought, how great would that be if you put a little bit of putty in there?
I believe that the Jefferson piece, Brad, is from like 1907. I've sold this one,
Yes.
but in the blue opalescent. It
Yes.
was last year, so I can't. But I think it was very early 1900s, 1907, 1908, somewhere in there.
Yes. So we're at 20. Thank you so much. We're looking for 21 or more, and that would be on choice of the two. You could take one or two. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. There's not much more interest on this. So we will go, and right, you're exactly right, Karen. And again, if you guys were just joining, none of this does glow. They did not use the uranium. Well, wait a second. I thought I tested that. Well, this one does have a glow to it. It's making a liar out of me. So this one does glow. I thought I tested them both. So this one does have a glow to it. So if that does entice anybody, please know that this one right here does have a glow to it. This one is the Dugan. It is the jeweled eye or Victor pattern. I could have sworn, guys, I'm not firing on all 8. There it does. It does glow. So we are with Laura at 22. This one does not. So that one does not for sure. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You guys are so correct. And if you love this pattern, they made a lot of other pieces. They made little toothpicks, little glasses, all sorts of other Marion pieces that you could compatible pieces to it that you could, and they came in the blues, they came in the clear, and they came in the green. All right, there's our bid end. So thank you, everybody, for your interest. Brad, I see you're 25. Patsy, I see you're just in case of 28. So Patsy, at 26, just let me know. We'll just call this one large, and this one will be small. So just let me know which one or ones you want. This one will be large. That one will be small. And then, Brad, you'll have backup. So, Patsy, just let me know it's your 26 if you want the large one. And again, I suspect that's a Master Berry Bowl. And everybody called this one a Rose Bowl, but I just think that'd be a great candy dish. So many different uses. So, Patsy, at 26, this one will be your large one. It does glow. Thought I checked it before the sale. This one does not glow. This one will be the small one. And you can take both. All right, Patsy, I got you for the large one. Thank you so much. So, Brad, let me know if you're interested in this one at 25. If not, then Laura will have backup. I think that was all that was interested in it. So I'll just wait another moment. Okay, congratulations, guys. Everybody wins.
Awesome.
All right, Amy.
Love when that happens. All right, I have a choice up next, and it's going to start at $12. Yeah. I came across all of these small little brooches, and I thought, well, I just happen to have a whole bunch of, my vintage hanky collection is very extensive. So I thought to pair the cute little brooches with a matching hanky. So I have a choice of 4 different ones up next. So this one is a little girl poodle brooch, and all the brooches that you will see all have safety clasps in good working condition. They are just small, little kind of scatter pin size. And I just have coordinated them with a little matching hanky. So you're going to get the brooch and the hanky together. So I have paired them based on kind of the colors that are in the hanky or the brooch to match them together. So the first one is a cute little girl poodle. She has a little red bow in her hair. So I've paired it with some little cute red and blue flowers hankies. And all the hankies that I have are in good shape with no stains or funkiness with them. So that's choice number 1 is the girl poodle starting at 12. And the second choice, you have seen this kitty before. This kitty was in, where did I get this? The Collector's Carnival at the Ladies Giant Jewelry booth. And this was the only pin I had left from her things. So I paired it with this really pretty hanky here. So it is kind of a brushed gold with the yellow rhinestones and kind of the olive green there. So I've paired it with this hanky that has pretty pink and yellow flowers and a little bit of teal going around the border. It has fun squirrel work that goes along the back. So that is choice number 2 for the green kitty. Choice number 3, I just picked this up last weekend. And the choice on this one is a little blue kitty, and blue kitty has a bobblehead. So this is a bobblehead kitty little brooch. It is not broken. It is meant to do that. So it does have tiny little pink rhinestones in the eyes and a tiny little pink rhinestone in the center of the bow. So I was playing on the blue. So we paired it with blue flowers and a pink background on that one. So that's choice number 3, the blue kitty. And choice number 4 is a boy poodle that is wearing a green little sweater. So I have paired him with a green hanky with these gorgeous pink, I believe that these are hibiscus flowers. Bill, if you can confirm that's hibiscus, I think it is. And this hanky is really, really pretty. So greens and pinks. All right, so those are your 4 choices. We have the green boy poodle. We have the blue bobblehead kitty. And you're going to get the brooch and the hanky together. I had fun matching these. And if you guys like this, I can always make more of these. And we've got the green kitty with the tulips, or the little girl poodle that I showed first with the pink flowers. So those are your 4 choices. I see right now Robin is in at 15, and I see everybody else's bids. Thank you so much. So we're going to count these down. You are bidding on choice. The winner can take whichever one they like, or multiples, or all of them if they would like as well. I just thought this would make a cute little gift for somebody. If you need a quick little gift last minute, you always have these on hand. All right, so Patty's in at 16. We're looking for 17 or more, and we're going to count these down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, Karen, that would be really cute to hang them from a wall.
Amie, you did a great job of pairing the brooch with those
hankies. These were fun to put
hankies.
together. What gave me the idea was actually the blue cat.
It looks
And
good.
then I was like, well, I have to make more than one. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. So I saw Patty was at 16, Brenda was at 17, and Robin Watson had a just in case of 31. So Robin, you get first choice at 18. So we will do green cat, we'll do girl poodle, we'll do blue cat, and a boy poodle. Okay, so let me know down in the comments what your choices are. And then next choice is going to go to Nicholas F., which is Brenda. And then behind that is Patty Rose. So let me know, guys, which ones that you would like. And I can make more of these. I have more little pins like this.
I think you should, Amie.
And I love vintage hankies. So I have quite a big box of vintage hankies. I can't resist them. All right, both poodles. Okay. All right, both poodles. All right. So then the cats are left. So Brenda, let me know if you want either of the cats. And then if Brenda does not want any of the cats, it will pass to Patty Rose. Thank you. Both cats, you got it. That's so easy. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody else for your bids. And thank you guys for joining us tonight here on Fantastic Finds. I know a lot of you come every single week. Thank you guys so much for supporting us, even if you're not here to buy anything and you're just watching and we're your entertainment for the night. Thank you so much for being here.
And Amie, I feel like I'm moving so slow. So guys, I'm sorry if I'm moving slow tonight. So, all right, $32, and it's on this gorgeous Napco head vase girl. She's in very good condition. The only thing I could find was that I think at one point her earring came out and somebody glued her back in and used that glue that discolors a little bit. So other than that, she's in really great condition. And these Napco ones that have the applied hand usually are damaged. So that's why I started her a little higher. She is the middle-sized one. She isn't the smallest. I think there's actually 4 different sizes. She would probably be about the second largest one. She comes in just about 4.5 inches tall by 3 inches across. So let me show you the great details on her. Now the base here, her collar is almost this light purple, like light gray mix. So there you can see. And then it is this gorgeous black satin hand, which looks like a gorgeous black glove. Her eyelashes are intact with no damage. They're usually one of the first things that get damaged. All of her paint on her face is super good, and she's even really clean on the inside. So $32 for the Napco. She has her original Napco sticker, and she is stamped Napco wear there on the bottom. Minimal crazing. She's this gorgeous blonde highlighted head vase. These are really, really great to collect. She's, of course, great to pop an air plant in. Again, sometimes they get major crazing that discolors them. This one does not. The only issue is, and this is the way I found her, is that one earring there in between the fingers. I think that it fell out. And back in the day, when they glued that in, it was gnarly old paint, gnarly old glue. Now, here on her lip, I tried to look. I don't think that's a chip. I think that's just a little bit of paint missing right there by her clef. See if we can get it to focus. But then there's a little dot right there. So
it's almost like she has a mole, like
it does.
Marilyn Monroe.
It does. Almost like a little manufacturing defect. I don't think that that's any paint wear or paint loss, but just $32 on her. And she is, again, 4.5 inches tall by 3 inches across. Again, these ones with the applied hand, because you can see they then applied it later, they're very vulnerable to getting damaged.
Especially the eyelashes are usually the first things to go on those.
Yes, but I was just trying to go with an aesthetic tonight, a look like some of those tins. I thought they would look really great behind her. You could use her to throw some of your makeup brushes in, put her there kind of with the little Westmoreland lamp I had. I was just kind of going for a look. So again, you can see the gorgeous flowers right down there. They did even give that like a little bit of a metallic paint right in here in between the flowers to give it. My camera is not cooperating with me tonight, gang, so just bear with me. We'll get that to focus. There we go. So you can see, and I don't think in my research she wouldn't have had a necklace. I don't think she had a necklace. A lot of the ones with the hand I don't think had necklaces. So other than that,
I don't think she did.
She's in really good condition. Hello, Miss Karen. How are you? And if you wanted to, you could remove that earring and you could probably clean that and re-glue it. I think it gives it just some character. I would let it. So we're 33 with Karen chasing that vintage. We are doing just in case to active bidders. Bill agrees, no necklace. So we're going to count it down. We're looking for 34 or more just in case for active bidders. So we'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Steele. I thought she was a good find too. These are my favorite ones, if I had to say, out of any of the ones that we kind of started to collect. I love the hand. I love the whole Hollywood feel of them. Thank you for the bids. I see the just in case of 40 from Karen, but Robin had a just in case of 41. So thank you guys, Robin. It's going to come to you. It's your just in case of 41. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amy.
Okay. This is our last official bidding round, and then we do have some quick claims that we're going to do after that. So my next round is going to start at 28, and you're going to get both of these. This is not choice. I found them together at Elkhorn, so I don't know how long they've lived together, so I thought I would bring them together as a pair. So we have some pink spaghetti poodles, and I'm going to show you them each one by one so we can really get up into the details, okay? So I'm going to set these down and then show them to you one by one, but you're going to get both. It is not choice. So the first one is the smaller one, and again, it is pink. It is getting a little washed out, but they are pink spaghetti poodles. And this one has the rhinestones that go all the way around the collar, little red in the mouth. And sometimes with these spaghetti, depending on how they applied it, it is a little, I don't know, sharp. So if you are handling this, like I can see there's one that like they took off and it's pointy. So just be careful with that. This one is Lefton. This one is a Lefton poodle, and there's no repairs. There's no chips. All the rhinestones are present. Really nothing going on with him. And I think this is the boy poodle. if I had to guess. Okay, and he has little blue eyes that are painted there. This one is 2 by 4.5, so this is the smaller of the two. And the larger one, again, is pink. She has got quite the attitude. She is over it. I've had enough of your stuff, Jason. And just really, really snooty. I really like the expression on her face. Now, they did get a little wild with the spaghetti here. So she's got some spaghetti chin here going on underneath there. I think it was just, they just got a little crazy applying the spaghetti. But she has a pink and white polka dot little bow in her hair. She's got a gold, cold painted collar. Does have a little scratching on it, but there's no other chips or like anything with her. She is made by UCAGCO. She does not have her UCAGCO sticker there on the bottom, but I just love her attitude. I love the ones that have the noses that kind of go at an angle. So you're going to get the pair. Snooty Puda, so the missus here, she measures 5 1/4 by 3. Okay,
Amy,
so
Amy, I think Karen hit the nail on the head. It's Tootie and Blair. That's who it reminds me of, Tootie and Blair.
Yep, I can see that. All right.
Yeah,
so right, I found them together. You will see them in my Elkhorn video. I couldn't break them up. I don't know how long that they have been a couple. I don't know.
You take the good, you take the bad. Then you got Tootie and you got Tootie and Blair, and that's how you have the facts of life.
Okay,
it's true.
Got it. All right, so we're gonna count these guys down. Terry is in at 31. So we're looking for 32 or more, and you're getting the pair of them. This is not choice. They are coming together. Whether she likes it or not, they're coming together. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And I forgot to mention that the left-in one does have a little bit of gold paint that is applied to the spaghetti. That is not dirt. It's just gold paint that's been applied. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you again, Karen. So Terry, you didn't need your just in case. These are coming to you for 31. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right. Again, Karen Gillette, thank you so much for being our official mod and bid ender. Every other mod, including Bill, thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without you guys. So my last item tonight during the normal auction part is going to be choice, and it's going to be choice at $12. So they're both on sets of pink salt and pepper shakers. So your first choice is this new old stock, never been taken out of its cellophane. You can see, I guess at one time they would have cost $2.24. I'd have taken a case of them at that. So this new hold stock, these measure about 2.5 by about 1.5. So
those are lusterware, aren't they, Jason?
Yep, they are lusterware. I'm just going to show right there's the original lusterware. And to find this colorway, the gray and the pink,
I've never seen pink and gray.
You don't see them all that often. If you guys ever find the canisters in this colorway, even if they have extreme damage, scarf them up. The last time I think they were sold on a live, I think Jamie Mid-Century Wasted had them in this colorway. But this would be a good way to start if you guys have a pink or gray kitchen. Even if you don't and you want a splash of vintage, these would be great. So $12 choice. So it looks like they also were 29 cents, and they were guaranteed by the Better Homes and guaranteed by Good Housekeeping. I almost said Homes and Garden. So that's your first choice at 12. Thank you, Steele. I see your 12. Then these are a little unique. Usually they're on a plastic base. These are on a metal base. So the Abra part, the candelabra part is made of metal. And then each one of these little shades is the plastic part. And then each one is hand painted with a flower. So I'll take them off so you can see. These measure, when they're together, it measures about 4 inches. So that does have some embossing on the bottom, but I couldn't make out what it said. So this is like a cast, almost like a cast iron almost. Cute. Again, I was going for an aesthetic because I had some of the other little lights and things. Boudoir kind of feel. And then there you can see it is a plastic purple. Come on, Jason. Pink top with the hand-painted flowers on there. And a lot of times when you find these, the flower is completely scratched and almost missing. These are in very like new condition. So we're at 15 with Karen. Thank you so much. I'll put these back together so you can see how they look. I also love the fact that they have a little heart right there in the middle. So that was your second set. So we're at 15 looking for 16. And then this was your other new old stock set. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. Looking for 16 or more just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And I'm sorry, these were marked down to 22 cents, not $2.24. So they knocked them down a whole 5 cents.
I have the teal set of the lusterware.
And we have the red ones. We have the red ones. All right, everybody, thank you so much. So we'll sit that there to the side. So Jan came in with a 16. Karen had a just in case of 22. So there's the bid end. So it looks like for 17, Karen, let me know if you wanted the little pink oil lamp ones or if you wanted the new old stock. You can take both. And then Jan, you will have backup. But at 17, Karen has first choice. Just let me know if you want the pink and gray. All right, so those are yours. Thank you so much. And then it looks like Jan, if you wanted the cute little oil lamp ones, you could have those at 16. I feel like there's a glare on that. You could have those at 16. And if you're not interested, then I think we'll be back at steel for 12. So Jan, let me know if you're interested in the pink oil lamp ones. You can have those at your bid of 16. Pass, all right. And then steel, let me know if you were interested in those at 12. If not, that's okay. That was all that was interested. And we can recap those. But steel, let me know if you wanted those at $12. And I think we're into our quick claims. We'll get you up here, Amie. Get you up. Do you mind? Yep, go ahead.
All right. So we are moving on to our quick claim round. So we each have 3 rounds for the quick claims, and how that's going to work. Actually, now would be a great time to exit out and refresh. So while I'm talking about how so exit out completely to refresh, because quick claims go fast. So you have to have fast thumbs, and we want to make sure everybody has a fair chance. So exit out completely and then recheck your chat settings and make sure you're in live chat all messages. And so how the quick claims are going to work is that we will show you an item. We'll give you the price of that item. We'll describe it to you. And how you claim the item, it's not bidding. It's just a flat price. So you claim it by the letter that we give you, not by the price. So make sure if you want to claim something, you use the letter that we give you to claim, not the price. Okay. And we each have 3 rounds to go through for the quick claims. And I forgot to mention this earlier. I actually probably didn't mention this last week at all, but I do have my Enamor vinyl waterproof stickers. If anybody wants to add one of these to their order tonight, let me know when you send that email with your information. They're $3 each. They are waterproof vinyl, very nice quality. So let me know. You can either do Wink and Kitty or Meow Meow. Let me know which one that you want. Or if you just want a sticker, send me an email with your shipping address and your PayPal info, and I can send it via snail mail with a good old-fashioned stamp to you in the mail in a card. Okay, so let me know if anybody wants stickers. All right, so Jason, do you want me to go first? Are we going back and forth?
You go right ahead first. We'll get you queued up here.
Do you want me to do all 3?
No, you do one and I'll do
Just
one. We'll go back and forth. Yep.
Got it. Okay. So first up tonight is this really cute sugared little red polka dot bow tie elephant. I did find him in Wisconsin when I was there, and I was shopping with Catherine Young and Heather of Antique Agenda, and we were both shopping this particular location. So it is a completely sugared. You can see kind of the texture that is on him, and he has these kind of colored polka dot little sugar beads throughout. He's pretty fun and really cute expression. He has a black little hat, red bow tie. There is a tiny little flea bite at the top of his little trunk there, and I think there's a little bit of paint scratching in the red cold paint on the bow. Otherwise, he's really good. He is made by Nippon Yokoboki. That is the brand for him. They did do lots of different little sugared animals. Measurement for him is 5 by 5. So Elephant Friend is going to be $16. That will be his price. Again, sugared texture. I don't come across these super often anymore these days. I used to find them a lot, but not very much anymore. He does have a little flea bite at the top of his trunk. Otherwise, he's in good shape. $16 for the elephant. If you would like to claim Mr. Elephant, his letter is going to be letter P. P for pachyderm. P for pachyderm is his letter. He's darling cute.
If I was going to be a sugared ceramic, that's what I would want to be.
That's a pretty good one to be.
I want to be him.
All right, and I'm going to go by who I see first on my screen. The chat may look different to you. Typically, when you do the claims, you will usually always see your comments first. But if you want to see the correct order, exit out and refresh. So the first P I see on my screen is Shannon. Shannon with the first P, and then I see Gloria in Renovative Home. So Shannon, this guy's coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right, gang. I hope you guys that were here that liked typewriter tins are still here, because you're going to get this whole lot. And these do have a lot of wear to them. So they really have a lot of wear. So you're going to get the whole lot. You can see there's even some tape over this one. You could probably clean that off. This one is the Webster. Again, just please remember, and then this has a sticker on it. I did not pay $5 for it, but it does have an original sticker on it. They must have tried to sell it at one time. So you're going to get the whole lot of these. So you'll get that one. Then you're going to get this one. This one is highly collectible, but it does have a lot of wear to it. So just please keep that in mind. That's why these are being sold as quick claims. They're not in as good of condition as the other ones were. And then this one is your Queen. These are a little bit older, and they do have a lot more wear. So you're going to get all three of these for just $12. So you'll get all three of these for $12 if there's any interest. And the first person who puts in the letter R for ribbon can have all three of these earlier typewriter ribbon tins. Letter R, it'll be $12, and you'll get all three of them.
I had the two that you showed last in my collection when I was a teenager.
Yep, this one. I love that one. That one's beautiful. All right, clean look. It's coming to you. You guys got them. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amy.
Congratulations. All right. My next item is a handmade item. It is one of my vintage planter pin cushions. And this one features two little doggies that look like they're smitten with each other. I'm not sure what kind of dogs they are, but the colorway in this is yellow, burgundy, and gray. All right. And they're sitting in front of a little dog house. And I have filled it with some vintage yellow fabric. And you're going to be getting all the pins that you see in there too. There's 4 dressmaker's pins and then 2 handmade pins that coordinate with the planter or the fabric that are included. This is a USA Pottery little doggy planter. So this is going to be $16 as well. So for the pin cushion, it's going to be $16. Measurement on that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right. If you're interested in claiming the pin cushion for $16, their letter is going to be letter S. Letter S for sewing. Letter S for sewing if you want to claim the Handmade by Me pin cushion. And there's no chips or anything on the planter either.
Adorable.
Letter S for sewing. All right. The first S I see on my screen is Jan Alderdice. That is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, gang. I'm going to sell. You're going to get the whole little lot. It's a whole little lot of 8 pieces. And it's a whole little lot of some little tin lithograph dishes. So they're far from complete. So you're going to get them all. So the first little grouping is these 2 little cups with these great little butterflies. They aren't marked, but they're like an Ohio tin. So you'll get both of the little, there is patina and wear to these. So these are the rusty, crusty, dusty kind of things. So you're going to get, but they'll be priced appropriately. So you're going to get the 2 cups. You're only going to get one of these saucers. So let me show you. Whoop, let's spin it all the way around. There you go. So you can see the butterflies, like the dogwood style flowers on there. So you'll get one of these saucers, and then you're going to get two of what I would call their little dinner plates. So you'll get those in the lot. You're going to get all this. Then these are stamped Wolverine. So you're going to get three of these little bowls. These are actually marked Wolverine. See if I can find where the one is marked at. I found one that was marked. There it is. So it is upside down, but it is stamped Wolverine right there. Now, they are all in rough condition. But I know folks like to decorate in that kind of, shabby chic, maybe, farmhouse. But they have like a Southwestern kind of feel to them. Like, I don't know if those are cactuses or if they're pineapples, but you're going to get the whole lot. So you're going to get the whole lot of 8, and it's going to be just $12. It's going to be $12. Piece it out. You could resell it, repurpose it, whatever. $12, and the first person who puts in the letter T for 10 is going to get the whole little lot for just $12. I think it's a great little lot for $12. Those alone, you can get $6 for each, the little cups. Great pinks and pastel colors, especially the butterflies. But the whole little lot. All right, Debbie, congratulations. It's coming to you. Congrats. All right, Miss Amy.
All right. Hello, Renee. Welcome. All right. My last quick claim tonight is going to be a pair of books, and you're going to get both of these together. So if you like the kitty books, these are coming together. So I'm going to show you each one a little bit. So Little White Kitten here is book number 1. It is from 1939. It measures 7.5 by 6 3/4. And it is just a soft cover book. It does have kind of red, green, black, and white illustrations that go throughout. Really cute story, really cute illustration in here. Again, that's from 1939. And the second book that you're going to get is Kitty Does Too. It's a Just Like You book. This one is from 1946. And this is, it's not linen-like. I will say that the paper doesn't have that linen-like texture to it, but we have the little girl that goes throughout the book doing various activities, and then Kitty does too. So the children like to sit by the fire, and Kitty does too. Really cute book. Both of these books might have a little bit of bending, some wear to them, but still in good operational order. This one, again, is from 1946, and you're going to get the pair of the kitty books. Great displayability, or if you want to frame some of the things that are out of there, these would be good books to do that. Or if you have a cat lover in your life, that would be a good quick gift for them. So pair of kitty books is going to be $16, and you're going to get both of them together. If you want to claim the kitty books, they are going to be letter M for meow meow. Letter M, $16. The lag is terrible.
It is. It is.
It was horrible. Stuff coming on my phone. It hasn't even come in through StreamYard yet. All right. The first M that I see on my screen is Sweet Rosebud. So these are coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Now, I know that our group enjoys some vintage card games. So it's going to be choice on these card games. Now, some of the boxes are in rough condition. The Rummy, you can see they taped it all the way around. But these little Peter Rabbit Rummy cards, they're incredible. I researched. I have all 36 cards. So I do know that there is a Rummy card game that just calls for 36 cards. So you're going to get all these great graphics. So please, I don't know if that's a full set, but in the research, can you believe that when you Google these or you go in, nobody lists how many cards, not even on the rules. Nobody tells you, and then they'll sell them on other platforms. Oh, it's complete, but they never tell you how many. So I did my due diligence. I believe that both of these sets are complete. And then that's the back of these. And then each one has a cute little saying. Peter squeezes under, the gate. All of these, the whole entire story. So you're going to get those, okay? So that's your first little choice. The graphics on those, these I believe are probably early 1950s, this set. This set right here. This alone in your Easter decor, my gosh. And then you could put each one of those cards in a flower frog. Super cute. So that's going to be your first set. And when I give you the letter, these are only going to be $12 a set. So the second set, I think these graphics are incredible. The highway travel game. Now, this feels complete to me as well. I went down a rabbit hole. I have 43 cards. One of them, so I have a total of 44. One of them is the rules card. So I have to believe that it is a full set. So let me open this up for you. The box on this one is in really, really good condition. The graphics, I thought this would be great for your summer decor, especially with travel. Look at each one of those graphics.
Oh, so cute.
And then what I love is one of the games that you can play is actually called Roadhog. And this would be place of your Joker. Look at the Roadhog. Isn't he incredible? So then they have a whole bunch of different things, like they have station wagons.
I've not seen that one before.
Apparently this one is a super hard one to find. And the boxes came in different colors. You could have gotten a red box. You could have gotten, I think, a yellow one. But the blue one I have is, believe it or not, a harder one to find. Gas station. So again, I believe these to be a full set. This one was my favorite. Vintage, like Coca-Cola inspired, the drink soda pop sign. So you're going to get choice on these card sets. You can take one or two. They're going to be $12 each. As found, this box is in the better shape. You saw the Peter Rabbit one. It's not so good, but the fact that it's still around amazes me. So $12, the first person to put in the letter C for cards. Letter C for cards. You can either pick the highway travel, or the Peter Rabbit. I just think they're really, really great. The boxes, oh man, we had a lot of interest in those. Sweet Rosebud, you're the first one I see. I'll check my phone. You're the first one. Let me know if you want Peter or if you want Highway, and you can take them both. Look at those kids. They would be so great with like your Valentine's Day. Like they're the same kind of graphics. So just let me know if, okay, I got you for the Peter Rabbit. All right, then we'll just go in the order that you guys see. Glowy Girl, let me know if you want the Highway. Melissa, you could take Highway if you pass Glowy Girl. And we'll at least go back to Robin.
So Patty Rose got filtered. She had a C in there too.
Jeez.
But Patty Rose got filtered out. I can see her on my phone, but
let me see where I see her at. I don't even see her.
Yeah, she was behind Glowy Girl. It was Rosebud, then Glowy, then Patty. So, and then Melissa. Glowy Girl says yes.
All right, Glowy Girl, they're yours. Congratulations. And we did it, Amy. I will have a recap. Do you have anything to recap or not?
I don't. I do not.
Okay, let me just write this down. All right, gang. What I'm going to do is I have a recap. I'm going to make myself bigger here. So what I will do is I will quickly show the item again. I will give you any issues with it. And then the first one to claim it, just make sure you claim a description and the amount. If somebody else has interest, then we will do a quick countdown. The just in case will still be be active for that. If there are more than one active, bidders, and Karen Gillette will still be our bid ender. So I had for $30, I had the Stife Fish. This is the little music box. It does work. This is what they would have used this original tassel to hang above a crib or above anything else for a little child. So if there's any interest in the Stife, it does have its original tag. I believe this to be from maybe the 1960s or the 1970s, just from the research or what I know of the tags and stuff. Just put in fish, 30, and you could have the Stife Fish at 30. If there's any interest, it'd be a good starter piece if you guys wanted to start collecting that.
Yes, Kim. As soon as Jason's done with the recap, then we're gonna show the finds for the week.
Yes. Yep. And then my other item that did not sell is the Westmoreland little boudoir lamp. If there's any interest, there was a little chip to the top right there. This was $28. You could put in lamp, $28. It does work. As you can see, there is a metal base to it. The base is original to it. The cord's in very good condition. It has the little toggle switch on it. And the shade is hand painted with a rose on it. And it is actually signed If we can get it to show right here, you can vaguely see it signed with 1978. All right, Karen, I got you for the lamp. I don't see anybody else interested. So, Karen, you got the lamp. We did it, Amy.
We did.
We did it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Amy, do you think we should explain where we're going to be next, and then we'll go into the fantastic finds? Do you think we should do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that concludes our sale portion. So next we're going to go into our viewers, customers, fantastic finds show. So stick around for that if you want to see whose finds come up here on the screen. Actually, I'm not really 100% sure who's going to pop up on the screen. So I can't wait to see that. I will be back next Wednesday right here on Mother Tucker's for another episode of Fantastic Finds. That's what I have going on. Just one sale next week.
Okay. I got some things I got to explain. I have a few different things coming up the next couple of nights. We had about 4 people email us a lot of things for the Fantastic Find. So we're going to show 2 of them tonight. We'll hold the other 2 for next week just in case we don't get any. So before we get into it, we'll show the email again, but I just wanted everyone to know we're going to show them the way they were emailed in order to us. So we're just doing two of them tonight. So you can join me tomorrow night for something new over on Instagram. Two ladies that I've sold with before. You know who Janelle is, you know who Rochelle is of Uniquely Rochelle's, and Janelle of Susie Q Vintage. They are hosting over on Instagram tomorrow night. That'll be on Instagram. It's called the Vintage Variety Show. So it'll be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. There'll be 2 guests. The first guest is Lisa. Can't talk, I'm thrifting. So she's over there on Instagram. Give her a follow. I'll be coming on around 8 o'clock. So they'll be interviewing both of us, and then we'll have a mini sale. So one of the things I will be selling tomorrow, if you guys saw my reel when we found this, when we were away, the rainbow decanter, the rainbow decanter will be available tomorrow over on Instagram. So come on over around 8 o'clock. I'll be over there with Janelle, Rochelle for their variety show. Then Friday night, the Valentinos are back together over on Instagram. Bill will be hosting, so make sure you're following Bill, Garden Guy Bill. It's going to be a red, white, and blue sale. So you can see some of my red, white, and blue behind me. It's not necessarily all patriotic themed, but as long as it's red, white, and blue, it counts. So come join us at 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday night. Bill will be hosting. It'll be myself. It'll be John from Everyday Holiday Displays, along with Brian of Mid-Century Mister. So if you guys enjoyed us when we were over here selling together, we've taken it over to Instagram for a couple sales. Come over and see us over there. Then one more thing, Monday night on Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday, myself and Bill have Fat Birds. So Laura and Mary Beth will be joining us on Monday night on my channel. So I've been told they might have some deer.
Maybe just a couple. Yeah.
So, and maybe, Amy, we could talk to them. Maybe we should do an deer sale together on a Wednesday maybe with them. I don't know. Kicking the ideas around.
Yeah.
But they will be joining me and Bill on Monday, and then they'll be in the rotation then, I'm sure, to do other sales with us. So without further ado, it's time to go into the Fantastic Finds portion of our sale. Before we do, I want to share with you guys the email again. If you guys want to share some of your fantastic finds with us, all you have to do is email right here, sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. We will definitely get you and show whatever your fantastic finds are, whether they're your collection, something you really like, or something that you found in the past week or in the past month. Just share it with us, and we'll definitely share it. So the first 2 that emailed us any information was we had Carrie, and then we had Sally. So tonight we're going to share with you some of Carrie's items, and the lovely Tina has written me notes from the email, so I will do my best to
good job, Tina.
I will do my best to try to narrate what we're looking at. So Carrie sent us, the first thing she found this great set of Asian figurines. She scored these Asian figurines, Amy, for $6.
Wow.
$6 at a local shop, and the shop is called Shops by the Lake. I think that's a pretty good find for $6, don't you?
For a pair, yeah. That's really good.
Yeah. Would you have snapped? I would have snapped. Boom. I'd have grabbed them like nobody's business. Mm-hmm. All right, gang. So pour yourselves a drink, go get some popcorn because the show is about to begin. Because Sally B has sent us multiple photos of her personal collection.
Ooh, I can't
And
wait to see.
guys, we're going to take our time with each one of these photos because let me tell you what, each and every one of these is drool worthy. And next week, I can tell you we're going to have Leslie's finds next week, and then we'll have Kim T. So we'll have Kim T next week. So
Awesome.
we didn't forget about you, but hang on, gang. Wait till you see some of Sally's collectibles. So she loves everything that's good. Check out some of her Holt Howard collectibles.
Oh my gosh, the Holt Howard pencil sharpener birds. So hard to find those.
Plus
And the
the
little cozy cat measuring tape. So good.
All right. They just get better as they go. So here's Sally's second photo. We have the Fenton. I think she put all her Fenton ones there. So I think that would be the Colonial Green. I think that'd be the Colonial Blue. And I think that would be Fenton's Amberina. Oh my God, Amie. Then with the Lucite candles and the Holt Howard.
I can't. So good. It's so good.
Gang,
and even the candle holders are Holt Howard.
Yeah, that's really good. And gang, you'll see up by our little logo, it says Sally. We're going to fix that for next week. This was our first attempt at this. So we'll be able to put everybody's name, but it'll be below the Mother Tucker's logo. So look, oh dear.
Oh dear. We've
Amie,
got Bambi planters. Those are legit Bambi planters too.
And who made these, Amie?
Oh gosh.
Was it Shawnee?
Shawnee made some, but no, I don't think these are Shawnee. I think Bill would know the answer. I cannot remember. I used to have one of these way, way long ago. I cannot remember the maker on these.
Wow. And I think the bases of these come in different colors, don't they? So you can get like a
Yeah,
black
they do.
one or a pink one. Or...
There's a black one too.
Sally, this is really good. Plus the little hanky dish right there with the Viking sticker. And gang, hang on. We're not even halfway through. Look at the smalls.
Oh, and she's got some Palahniuk pieces in there. 2 of them.
The printer drawer on the wall. Perfect idea. And actually, that white deer there almost looks like it's the ancestor of the blue ones I was selling tonight.
How wild is that? And the little pixies. Oh my gosh. I need a printer tray. I need one of these.
Amie, and then was it Commodore that made the 2 cat shakers there on the window ledge?
Yep, I see those down there at the bottom.
So good. Gang, we're not even done. We got 3 more.
Oh my.
You want to talk about some epic Viking between the long-tailed birds, the 2 rare colors, and Sally, I don't know if you're in the chat. The 2 down below that are the purple and the pink, they actually might be the rare ones by L.E. Smith because they did straighter tails. So they could be the L.E. Smith ones, but those chunky cubed candy dishes, believe it or not, are some of the hardest pieces of Viking to find. I don't know why.
I believe those are princess cut, if I remember correctly. I had the red one before Christmas time.
They are. I think they're super hard to find. Ruthie, you're also in the chat. I know you're pretty good with the long-tailed pieces. I think those 2 there on the bottom, the amethyst, and we'll call it the pink, could they be the L.E. Smith ones? I think they might be L.E. Smith. But nonetheless, they're hard to find.
Right, and the beetles that are in the background are pretty cool too.
Yes, I love the mixture of like the bohemian feel with the mid-century. All right, gang, hold on to your
There's
girdle.
More?
Yes, there's more.
Oh, purple L.E. Smith. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And smoke glass. Wow.
Yeah, and then those 2 candle holders are the Viking in the purple. That is so good.
Oh, Sally is in the chat. She is in the chat.
Sally, this is so good. Hold on here. I'm trying to read my phone. Okay, she says they are Viking. All right, and they are the forward. Okay, they are hard to find. Gang, I cannot believe this last photo from Sally. It's incredible. This is what we all aspire to do. Boom. You want to talk about an epic rainbow? I mean, I'm seeing everything there.
And there's even some genie bottles that are poking out from the background by that potted plant that we can't quite see, but wow. And what an epic display, Sally. This is amazing.
Then myself and Tina were also saying, look at the picture. Doesn't the picture just pull it all together?
Right.
So all those watercolors, it just looks like what the sun would do with all of those vases. Oh, this is amazing. All right,
Wow.
gang.
I don't even know what to say, but wow. I'm speechless.
So that was our first. And what we're hoping to do with this, gang, is this is something innovative that no other channel has done before. So we're hoping that you guys get your chance to share and show what you guys have. Do it on this platform. If we get enough folks, we'll do a pre-show over on Amie's channel. So as of now, we have 2 more in the queue for next week. So make sure you guys are ready to see Leslie and Kim next week. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was fun. It was fun to do a little show and tell.
I love seeing how people display vintage in their homes, what they
too.
do with things, get creative with the displays and stuff. I love seeing that stuff. I really, really do. So
And
thank
Bill
you
did
guys
drop.
for sent in stuff. Thank you.
Pardon me. Bill did put the email in there again. Oh, excuse me, Amie. If you could just take over for a second.
Yes. So if you guys want to email us, email your pictures, whatever. If it's something you found at Goodwill that was 99 cents and it's worth $200, or if it's something you bought from one of us that you put it into a display, I would love to see those kind of things. Or your epic collections of things. What are some of the things that you like to collect? Email us your photos to sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. And both Jason and I do have access to this email. And so I can't wait to see more. Send more.
All right. Did Ruthie say she's going to send some? All right, Ruthie, don't you tease us. I can't wait to see some.
Oh, yes. Ruthie, I know the kind of stuff that you collect already, so I can't wait to see those.
Well, Amie, I always look forward to Wednesdays. It's always so much fun, even if I am dying, which it sounds like I'm dying.
We both need a break from the fires and the allergies and all of that. So
I need a good antihistamine. That's what I need today.
Yeah, Benadryl.
Good antihistamine. So, gang, thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you for everybody who purchased from us. Thank you to our mods. Thank you to Karen Gillette for being our official bid ender. Guys, make sure you email us that. We want to be completely interactive. We want to do something different that nobody else is doing. Other than that, Leslie, when we came back from the shore, it's kind of weird. When we came from the salt air, we came home and we hadn't had rain here in central Pennsylvania for like 3 weeks. I leaf blowed the driveway and the pollen, it was the next morning I started like this, which was Monday for our Monday sale. And then with the fires, it's aggravating it even more. So it's not the bad
boat too. So
it's not that bad C word. So because we tested, so it's all good. So all right, Amie, with all that said, everybody have a great night. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you guys so much.
Come back next Wednesday. Me and Amie will be back here again. See me tomorrow night over on Instagram at 8 p.m. Eastern. I will be with Rochelle, and I'll be with Janelle, and then I'll be with the Valentinos on Friday night. So, Amie, thank you as always.
Thank you, Jason.
Have a great night, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.